Yo, good morning, my people. What's up, world? It's Friday, March 15th. I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with him all things is possible. This No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by Matchbout. Follow Matchbout Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Matchbout, the best sponsorship in the land. What's up, folks? How's everybody feeling? Feeling good today? Another day. Of course, you know it is fight week. It's actually fight day. It's been fight week all this week. Yesterday we had I believe the NYPD and the FDNY. Um, they fought last night in Madison Square Garden. And tonight we got 360 promotions, zone. So back to back. Oh man, they can't say box is dead. Not in New York. We had last night. We got tonight at MSG. Um, we got my amateurs out in Queens, and then tomorrow they'll be in Long Island. So we got a lot going on, and this is so dope for the sport of boxing, for amateur and pro, and I love every moment of it. So today we're just gonna get into the continue to get into the ringmasters road to the garden. Take a step back from all this professional shit. We'll probably get into it sometime later or whatever, but take a break from it because I've still come to the realization that y'all really have nothing to talk about. I'm going to keep telling y'all every chance that I get that y'all have nothing else to talk about. And it is super annoying. It's just super annoying to know that y'all have nothing else to talk about but the same thing. But that's okay because we're going to do what we do over here. All right, so let's go. My newcomers, regulars, everybody, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. So, of course, Ringmaster's Road to the Garden continues tonight in Queens. I believe showtime is 7 p.m. Shouts to everybody who will be out there tonight. I don't know who exactly is fighting, but I never need to know. I just always give everybody a shout out anyway. Doesn't matter who you are. Shout outs to you. Big Tex, what's up? Shouts to everybody that's getting it in tonight at the Garden too, and even in Queens. Um and I think I did this already last week, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway because I'm allowed to do whatever it is I want to do. It's my show. Um like I said, it's always been an honor and a pleasure for me to be a part of amateur boxing. And I really can't see myself doing anything else what I'm doing now. I can't. As much as I try to see myself doing something else, it never happens. It never happens, and I can't ever see it happening. It means the world to me to just be able to be in the same space as some of the greats, because we have to acknowledge that a lot of our fighters are great fighters. Rather if you think so or not, some of y'all won't even know what a great fighter is when you see one because you're too busy riding these pro fighters, not realizing that the same fighters that you love and you like right now, once upon a time, they were amateurs. It makes no it makes no sense in my opinion. But you guys just never got a chance to experience it. Why don't you take the time to go experience it? Just take the time. You don't have to come acting like you've been an amateur fan and you've been new about it. We don't need you to do that. We don't need you to do that. We don't need you to act like you know what amateur boxing is about. We don't need you to do that. We don't need any pretenders acting. Amateur boxing is cool, but who's talking about it? But that's the problem. You know, that's the problem right there. We need more of that. These guys, these women, they work their asses off. They're in the gym constantly. Um, Days, hours, they have to work, they gotta go to school, they got responsibilities, they got families to take care of at a young age. They got so much going on. And sometimes they just need that support. And that's when guys like me, Bohemian Boxing, my brother Christian, that's when we come in. And support is much needed. Um, a lot of people will say, they don't want to acknowledge the ring masters because how the name Golden Gloves was taken away. Yeah, we all miss it. We all miss it, but we all have to face the fact that it's not coming back for us to New York. It is what it is. Pardon me, y'all. I'm sitting there with my head down just because I'm sending people out this because a lot of people are telling me that they didn't know, and I don't know if people get notifications, so it'd be a lot going on. But amateur, it's something that's much needed. Golden Gloves was something that had disappeared. As far as in New York, it's not like the whole name doesn't exist anymore, and that's just something that we have to live with, whether we want to live with it or not. It's gone. It's not coming back, and I realize it. We all realize it. It's no secret. So we can't do nothing but enjoy what we got, and that's the ringmasters. We have to continue to encourage these kids. I can't say all kids because some of them are adults too. We have to enjoy and encourage our fighters. Let's put it that way, because a lot of them are grown with babies of their own. I mean, and like I said, I said this before. I'm just, I was glad to be a part. I was just glad to be a part of everything, ringmasters, metros, to be a part of all that. To be a part of all that was bittersweet for me. Um, y'all see me in this gym, Cops and Kids, the other day, which is the dope gym. You ever in New York City? There's a million gyms to go to. I'm never no hater. You got John's gym right here, another gym that's kind of like home to me. My other place, my main spot, Morris Park Boxing Club, um, South Box. Green Fitness, Rockaway Boxing, Rockaway Ropes, Rockaway Boxing. Coach King, you know what I'm saying. Gym X, shout out to Coach CJ. Jamaica Boxing Club, shout out to my brother Bohemian Boxing. You know what I'm saying? You got Pro Fitness, you got Heavy Hitters. You know, shouts to Tammy out there. You have so many gyms to check, but Cops and Kids is definitely one of them that needs to be checking, and I'm hoping that Cops and Kids hopefully hits Harlem and the Bronx. That would be super dope. Pat Russo is Pat Russo. Shout out to Pat Russo out in Cops and Kids who's, trying to holler at the mayor about it. I think that'd be super dope. Because if he do that way, my ass ain't got to be traveling or well, I still have to travel to go to different gyms, but it would be make it easier for me to have something like that in Harlem or the Bronx. If it's one in both, then hey, whatever. And if it's not one in both boroughs, then it's cool because Harlem and Bronx is right across the bridge from each other. So it's like damn near Brooklyn and Queens. So any way you look at it, it'll work out. But I think that would be super dope. But when you're in the New York area, try to stop at Cops and Kids, man. You won't be disappointed. But when y'all see me there, um, which was just Wednesday, and you see a lot of those fighters I'm walking around with. Some of them I talked to, you know what I mean, were just working on their way of getting their first fights, and some of them had their third amateur fight. That's where I like to catch them. I like to catch them right then and there. That's the best times to catch them. And to be there and have that camera and to be talking to them, and putting the camera exactly on them and not just showing them and moving on. Hey, these guys right here, they're the future. Now, a lot of those guys you see me pointing the camera, I ain't even have a conversation with them. I just so happen to walk in or walk their way and take the camera and focus on them. Hey, this is our future right here, y'all. And we have to remember, man, as crazy as boxing looks right now, as crazy as it looks right now, even when it comes to amateur boxing, we still have to keep the faith. You know, we hear a lot about how boxing not going to be in the 2028 Olympics, and we blame it on a lot of what's going on, not just in amateur boxing but pro boxing. We start looking for reasons to bring up this and bring up that. This sport is what you make it. Even when people are trying to bring it down, you just have to disassociate yourself with people who are trying to bring the sport down. Um, which is cool. Which is cool. You have to just do that. Um, Amateur boxing is something that always will be needed, um, and it won't go anywhere. It won't go anywhere. Who's this? All right, you gotta go. I seen you before. I don't know what you're talking about, but you gotta get up out of here. Yeah. So I don't need people coming in disrupting my videos, talking stupid shit. Um. Yeah. So it's something is needed, and we have to do our best to keep it going. Best way we know how. I'd rather deal with what's going on in amateur boxing than to deal with what's going on in pro boxing. Now we're not saying that amateur boxing sometimes doesn't get a little out of hand, but my opinion, is still a little more easy to deal with. You know, we can't always have things our way, or every time we see something go wrong, we go complain about it. It don't work that way. So we have to make sure that we do our part. We have to do our part. Jeff Spark, peace, my brother. Yeah, I might even, yeah. I'm gonna do a live about that some other time. I'm gonna do a live about that, Jeff, some other time. Right now, I'm on my amateur boxing. I'm not gonna let that distract my morning. I'm gonna talk about that probably later on today. Later on today, I'm gonna probably bring that up, or at some point, I'm gonna bring it up on the live. But I ain't talking about that this morning. But like I said, prayers for everybody out there in the streets. Get to where you're going safe. So we have to keep amateur boxing. We have to keep amateur boxing going on. It's a must. So when we have something like ring masters, golden gloves, silver gloves, whatever it is that's involved in amateur, I don't care what it is and what state you're coming from. It's important. Ring masters is something that seems like it's going to be here. It's not going anywhere. And we're going to have to face that it's not going anywhere. So if it upsets you, then you have to find another way to deal with it. You'll have to move to another state where ringmasters don't exist. Um, Now I know it seemed like it's unfair because why is it that the greatest city in the world doesn't have it anymore? I've heard the story a million times, and I'm not interested in hearing it anymore. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We have to just take things the way they are. And I always say if we want to be part of change, we can't be part of change by complaining. Complaining does not get you anywhere. It doesn't. Let's when are we gonna realize that? We tell kids, right? We tell our nieces and nephews, or we tell our little brothers and sisters, or we tell our kids, hey, stop complaining. You complain too much. But then where y'all think they get it from? Where do y'all think they get it from? Because as grown as people, we do it. The sport of boxing can never please y'all. No matter when something good is happening, we still look for reasons to complain. Be a part of the change. Don't be a part of the problem. Because the part of the problem is we all are complaining about it, but ain't nobody busting no moves. Ain't nobody busting no moves. We all can make some change in the sport. We all can do it. Complaining about it, I don't see how that's going to fix anything. Pointing the fingers, sometimes I don't see how that's going to fix anything. Even if we're pointing, even if we're pointing at somebody that we know is the cause of it. I'm all about being part of change. I never got into the sport to be pointing the finger at somebody. That just wasn't me. I'm just not the guy that's gonna do that. Oh, it's your fault. It's her fault. It's this person's fault with boxing. We know what comes with it. We know. And believe me, to watch these fighters to train and bust ass for weeks and hours, having to get in the ring about this, we play about that. don't want to help anything. Smash my like button, smash my button, smash it, smash that like button on your way in and on your way out. So that doesn't help. So we sorry y'all, my joint was I don't know what that joint just did. It ain't never did. We um we just have to better ways to get around what's going on. Not just when it, not just, but just life period, right? We sat around and watched crazy enough things happen in boxing where we go, oh, this is not right. And that call shouldn't have been made. That decision shouldn't have. Or what freaking fight were you watching? It happens, right? He has a job to do, right? Referees, the judges, the fighters, the trainers. Everybody has a job to do. So if we don't do a job the way we supposed to, what happens, right? We get bad results. Well, I did my job the way I was supposed to, and that still went wrong. No, when you're doing your job, nothing can go wrong because you have control of what's going on. We could point it at the judges, we could point it at the referees, but at the end of the day, you got to go in there and do your part. And you know what your part is? Sometimes leaving, never leaving it up to the judges. It's that simple. But I know everybody can't be a KO artist. Everybody can't go in there and stop people. It's only a very few people that can go out there and do that. Only a very few people. So, with all that being said, Ringmasters, like I said, is it's a special moment. It's a very special moment, and like I said, my third time around of going to it, and you got the New Jersey Golden Glove. There's so much other stuff I'm gonna get to, but I'm gonna get to that when I get to it. You have so much it's so much life to it, right? It's so much life to it. If people could have their feelings on what they want to have about amateur boxing or what they experience, but it's more to it than when people say. And a lot of people have just gave up on it and walked away from it. DS, what's up? So many people have gave up on it and walked away from it before they even got a chance or opportunity to be great. And it's like, don't walk away from something before you get a chance to be great at it. I had to learn that in covering boxing. I was getting ready to walk away from it because of words. But then I had to realize you're better at this than what you think you are, because when I walked in, I already had some knowledge about boxing. Some. I had enough to hold a conversation, rather if you agreed with me or not. But being a part of amateur boxing had changed my life. Smash that like button, y'all. It had changed my life in so many ways. You know, building and connecting and being able to call fighters and call trainers and just build relationships, you know, with people. Canes, what's up? And it's beautiful for me. It's very beautiful, right? Because every day, rather if it's on social media or rather if it's in person, I get to meet new people. And for me, that's always a blessing. It's always a blessing, man. I'm like super overwhelmed by it sometimes. And I love it. I won't change it for nothing in the world. So sometimes when you hear me get on amateur boxing a lot, and some of y'all are thrown off because y'all don't know who I'm talking about. But if you on Instagram with me, or if you're in my Facebook group, which people like Jeff Spark is in my Facebook group, um, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know a lot of these fighters that you see me post um, are ones I support. And you see me post the ones that I've never met a day of my life. Some of them I've never met. I'll just happen to go through their social media and just look and just be like, oh man, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? No, Canes, I do this all the time. You know that. I always got a hoodie and drinking tea. That's nothing new, brother. That's how I start my show. I do that all the time. You know that. You've been up here long enough to know that. I'm always up here with something sweater on. Sometimes you might see me with a t-shirt on. It all depends on what I feel like putting on when I get up. But this is nothing new. I always do it. What's up, Kui? So most of the fighters you see me post, uh, Drippy Cherish, Jacob NYC, the Spence brothers. It's so many of them. No, you good, you good, Canes. You good, you good. It ain't no big deal. You good. Um, let's see. The Spence brothers. It's so many um that I really can't name off the top of my head, but it's so many of these young talented fighters, right, that we should take the time to glance at. You know, understand? And we don't do it. Y'all got all these professional coaches in boxing that won't even give y'all guys, some of y'all, not all of y'all, but won't give some of y'all the time of day. But what you really should be doing is trying to holler at some of these amateur coaches, because some of them is just as knowledgeable as the pro coaches. Sometimes the pro coaches might sit on this type of pedestal that they just feel like, nah, man, I'm not going over there to talk to you. And there's a very few of them that do it. And it's cool because you see me, I get the best of both worlds. I could talk to a pro coach and an amateur coach. But You know, it sometimes it really doesn't matter to me. But for some of y'all that have never tried it, you might want to try it. There's nothing wrong with going the amateur route, but y'all questions are always, well, who are these guys? Well, where do you think your favorite fighter was before he turned pro? What's the matter with you? And a lot of these coaches you see weren't always pro coaches. Some of them might have started out that. Some of them might have started out in the amateurs. Where do you? Everybody starts from somewhere. Where do y'all think these people come from? You think they just come into the world doing what they do? What's the matter with y'all? I don't understand that. That's why it's so easy for me to not get involved or what's going on in pro boxing because I refuse to sit up here and argue about people that's established already. I'm just not doing that shit. Now, I argue with you about amateur boxing, but I really ain't got to too much do that because you can't tell me nothing about these future stars that's coming up, right? But you can argue with me about fighters that's only fighting once a year. I can make a better list of pound for pound for amateur boxing than y'all can make for pro fighting. Now, a lot of y'all gonna say, "Yeah, of course, because that's your lane." No, because you got more fighters in amateur boxing doing way more than what these pro fighters are doing today. Oh, somebody please stop me when I'm lying. Stop me when I'm lying. Your favorite fighter that you claim that should be on the pound for pound list doesn't even have a right to be on there. They don't even have a right to be on there. But y'all being such fanboys, y'all gonna do that. Cool. So I stay out of those conversations. At least I try to, but I always find myself getting caught up in there because I let somebody will me in. When I started No Duck Zone, it was like, you know what? 90% of this is supposed to be amateur boxing, and the other percentage you can chop it up and talk about whatever. And then I let myself just get caught up in pro boxing. And I'm like, here it is. I'm getting caught up in the same shit. I'm having the same conversations on here that everybody else is having. And it's like, no, man, you gotta stay focused on what it is. And there's nothing wrong with going that route. It's just that if it's not something worth talking about, then don't do it. Don't talk about it. It ain't worth it. And I had to, I'm seeing that now. I'm seeing that now. So when somebody asks me, what do I think about this? I don't think about nothing. It ain't nothing to think about. I don't. Because some of y'all just love asking any type of question and y'all not looking for an answer. You're looking for an argument. Because as soon as somebody says something you dislike or don't agree with, here it is, you're showing who you really are. I'm just not that guy that's gonna give you that kind of attention. You better look for your wife to get that attention. You better go somewhere else. You're not gonna get that attention over here. I'm just not gonna give you that. So I have a responsibility when it comes to this amateur boxing. I will continue to have a responsibility, and it's something that I will always be a part of. It will never end. Even the fighters I know now as amateurs in 2, 3 years, when they go pro, of course I'll still be by their side, still be holding them down, still representing them, still talking to them. But now here it is, I'm waiting for the next class. You know, in boxing, there's always the next class. It's almost like going to school. There's always the next class. It's always the next class. And that's what I'm sitting there worried about. Yeah, Queen, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit here and people act like they wanted. People act like they're trying to get something out of you. They want to hear your opinion, but what they really about to do is they're about to start an argument with you. Mm-mm. I don't have to argue with you because I can tell you right now, your favorite fighter, your favorite fighter in professional boxing is not doing nothing compared to what my fighter is doing in amateur boxing. That's a fact. Well, you can't compare the two because amateurs, they can fight 20 times in 1 year, and the pro can only do it either 1 to 3 times. It ain't the point. It's not even the point. It's not even the point. So maybe you guys should take the time. Yeah, see, I could tell that's how people don't like what I'm saying. Everybody dropping down. It's okay though. The truth hurts. Yeah, well, welcome to the no duck zone. Well, we don't duck no smoke over this way. You guys should try it one day. Find an amateur, talk to them, get their story. Their stories are so interesting. Their backgrounds is well, stuff that they go through. It's crazy. But y'all won't take the time to do it because y'all not interested in that. Y'all too busy want to argue and talk about the same people, this R&B group. That's all y'all do, man. And that kills me. It kills me. Let's try it one day, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go talk to this amateur. And it doesn't matter where the amateur is from, whether it's the West Coast, the East Coast, the dirty side, it doesn't matter. Try it. Y'all won't even go for it. You won't go for it. You know what, Quee? I'm be real with you, Quee. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Quee. You know what? That's why I'm doing what I'm doing today. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing today, Quee. I mean, I do this all the time, but that's why today I was like, I could have got up and talked about the fights this week, but I'm like, for crying out loud, I mean, how many days can we get up talking about Tim Tszyu and Keith? It's like, you don't want to, even though this is the month for it. Well, you know what? Let me not say that because this is their fight month, so I can't say that. But how many times are the other guys going to keep being brought up? How many other times? How annoying is that? I couldn't. You know what? I don't want to. I was losing. I don't want to say I was. I think I was losing interest when I hear certain names, and that's why I said, even though on Instagram y'all been seeing me Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, that was just because it was fight week and there was so much going on. Because technically, only Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays y'all supposed to see me. But it was such a big week of boxing this week. You know, last night at the Garden, tonight at the Garden, the amateurs tonight and the amateurs tomorrow. So it's fight week. It's a lot going on. I think what it is, Quee, whatever it is that we feel like it's worth entertaining, we could do it. James, I think you missed when I spoke to you a few minutes ago when I first came in the chat. Yeah, Kane's probably missed it. Kane's just always be trying to make sure you speak to everybody. That's what I like about Kane's. Kane's will not let nothing pass. Shout out to Kane's, man. Oh, he's just waking up out there in the 305. Yeah, but so what you feel like is worth entertaining, Quee? Because I'm not telling people not to entertain anything, but everything is not worth entertaining. It's not. Everything is not worth entertaining. It's not boxing. It's more of personal pissing con. Yeah, it is. It is. It is, and that's why I choose to go the route that I'm going. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have to be a part of all this other bullshit that's going on. I don't have to be a part of it. I don't care what anybody say. I don't. That's why I stay in my lane. That's why I stay in my lane. Rather, if people think I'm good at what I do or not, I really don't give a damn what people got to say about me. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's responsible for what it is that I do. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, Queen, yeah, Queen just getting herself together. So like I said, this whole Ringmasters Road to the Garden, to be with some of the dopest amateurs in the city, to to know to know these, you know, these fighters is such a blessing. Like I said the other day when I was in the gym, man, you know, I just got to meet a lot of dope fighters that I didn't even know that was following me on Instagram. You know, when you got people that can come up to you and they could say, "Yo, you such and such, you the one that be doing it." That's a dope feeling. She said, "I need sleep. I need my sleep." Yeah, I feel you, Canes. I can't go to sleep. I'm wired today. I got things to do today. No, wifey home, so it's gonna be one of those days today. I mentioned you were in the family last night. Yeah, yeah. So it's yeah, Quee, that part. Um, appreciate you. Yeah, but I'm just like at a point where, hey, Quee, that was funny last night too, man. Great show last night. I didn't rock out with you to the end, but it was like after 12. I was going in. I was supposed to been sleep, and I'm sitting there like this last night, like no lie, because I started going to bed early. Like the latest me and Tifa go to bed is 10:30. So I'm sitting up there like this, and I couldn't do it. But it was funny last night, man. It was super funny last night. Shout out to Teach. Shout out to everybody who's in there. I said Teach like he was up there. Omega Red. Omega Red is a fool, man. Omega Red, wherever you at, you are a fool. I didn't even realize you were that damn funny, Omega Red. Shouts to Omega Red, man. Omega Red is a clown, man. Good brother though, but funny as hell, man. Funny. BBO, what's up? So with the whole, yeah, it was a great show last night. So my whole thing is, um, a lot of people ask me, yeah, it was a great show. It was a dope show. It was a very dope show, Cree. When I mean it was dope, we got to get a little order in there, but it's okay though. That's gonna be worked on. Just gotta get a little order in there, but it's all right. Sometimes people get overexcited, but it's all right though. Other than that, it was a dope show last night. It was super dope. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button, man. Let's get them likes up. Let's get these likes all the way up. So I have a responsibility, and I'm going to continue to do that when it comes to, you know, these amateurs. And the deeper I get into it, the more you're about to see me do. Uh, Remember March 23rd. Join me. I'll be back at my first show. You know what I mean? I'll be back, of course. And once March 23rd come, we off to the races, man. That's it. You're gonna start seeing me just more and more shows. We'll be back in the building. You know what I mean? But also to step out my comfort zone to go in fights in different states. Like I said, Jersey, PA, uh, hopefully Connecticut. So you know, it's to take the East Coast by storm, and then Eventually, and eventually means eventually, whenever that happens, um, I'll be able to travel the world, making sure everybody knows what No Doug Zone's about and what it represents. And it's only right. Sorry, y'all. I got stuck for a second. Trying to make sure everything on this phone is going the way it's supposed to. So, like I said, try that. See a coach, see a referee, see a judge, grab them. Young fight out there. See, a lot of y'all too busy too worried about what your views will look like. That's another thing. Y'all are too busy worrying about what your views gonna look like. If I get this person up here, I might not have that many people in here watching, or because people don't know who he or she is, I might not have that many views or many people watching me. Let me explain something to you. I'm not here. I'm gonna say this again so we can get a clear understanding. I am not here to please y'all. I am not here to cater to your needs. I'm not here to rub nobody's feet. I ain't here to massage nobody's back. I ain't here to do none of that. So whatever guests I have on is who I have on. So rather if you know them, rather if you're interested in the conversation or not, it makes me no never mind. Because I have to do what's best for my show. So if it's any guest I feel is fit to be on, is the people that would be on. You can't open your doors to everybody. So if there's ever a time, Tay Tay, what's up, sis? If there's ever a time, and this is something that y'all need to listen. Hold on, wait a minute. What did I miss? My sinuses are acting horrible. Yeah, yeah, I know, Quee. My allergies is at an all-time high. Trust me. Tay Tay was good. If there's ever a time that you want to bring a guest up on your show, I don't care if people know who they are or not. If you are comfortable and you have a reason that you want to bring them up, bring them up. Don't sit here and worry about what your viewers are going to think. Because if you let the viewers control who you have up there, you'll be just too picky about who you have up there because you'll be too busy worrying about people asking you, well, who the hell is this and why is this person on here? Now, of course, we can't just bring anybody and everybody, but if somebody that you want to bring up, you never let your viewers control that. You don't let them control that. If I wanted to bring amateurs up here from Monday to Friday and I just didn't want to do anything else, guess what? I could do whatever it is I want to do. I can do whatever it is I want to do. You think at any time I'm worried about y'all saying, yo, why he keep doing that shit, man? Like the amateurs is cool, but why he keep doing that, man? Hey, go get somebody that we really know, or sometimes people are just, especially for y'all that say I don't watch amateur boxing. That's cool. I'm not the person you need to conversate with because as soon as you come out your mouth and say that, we don't have nothing to talk about. And a lot of y'all will say it on some. I just never got a chance to watch it. That's something different. But some of y'all will say I ain't interested in it. I'm not. But then want to argue about these other fighters that's millionaires or they making their way to be a millionaire. You want to argue about that. Like You getting some money out of what they doing, and you ain't getting a damn thing. Y'all all in their pockets worrying about what they make. But here it is. It's this kid in the gym who's working just as hard as your favorite fighter, or he has to go to school. He has to take care of his family. He has to work. And then he has to still find time to be in the gym. It's enough to make these guys, I've seen in amateur boxing, it's enough to make these guys walk away because sometimes it becomes too much. So here it is. They need to take a couple months off, 6 months to a year off, because they have a lot of personal things going on with them. You know what I'm saying? And you think I'm about to sit up here and argue with a bunch of people argue about a bunch of people that's established already? I don't care how much money making or not. Shit, they doing better than me and you put together. So who the hell are we to be arguing about people that's more established than us? Some of these guys are going home to mansions and all that. We still got to come and build this with pissy elevators. Like, what are we talking about? You got to make it make sense. So whenever it is that you want to have somebody up on your lives, I don't care if it's MMA fighters, I don't care if they do karate, whatever it is that they do, we never should be afraid at any time to bring who we want to bring up on our lives. There's room for everyone. Everybody. Well, that's up to them, Queep. Queep. That's up to them, Tay. Oh, I'm gonna eat regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat regardless. At the end of the day, I've come to the realization that um, people don't mind eating in the same room as you, but they won't sit at the same table. I realized that. People will eat in the same room as you, but won't sit at the same table. It's almost like going to school and being in the cafeteria. I mean, it is what it is. Jay Gibson, what's up? Smash my like button, y'all. So, like I said, we got a lot going on with our amateurs, man. So it's about to be it's about to be an amazing year this year. This is going to be probably one of the dopest years. Not just in amateur boxing, but professional. But since I'm on amateur, you know, we can speak about it. It's about to be one of the dopest years right now. Well, if they don't want to sit at the same table with me, then fuck it. Go. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's cool. I don't listen. Rather if you at the same table with me or not, I'm gonna win. Regardless, I'm gonna win. Regardless of what you feel or what you think about me, I'm gonna win. We just have to stop letting people um control and determine our actions on what we do. When you're up here and you have a platform, you are in charge. Nobody else. You're in charge. Nobody else. Keep that in mind. Your platform is almost like is basically your home. You don't let anybody come in your home and do what they want to do, right? So you don't let it happen on your platform. Yeah, 420, we outside. Yeah, we outside. I'm definitely outside. I ain't outside smoking because them days for me of doing that is over, but we're definitely outside. Um and oh, April 21st, the day after 420, um, it's going down, right? It's going down in Philly. Warfare. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in Philly April 21st, man. Please join me next month, April 21st. I'll be in Philly. Dope amateur show. I told y'all I was on my No Duck Zone tour. Catch me in Philly, April 21st, baby. It's going down. My channel is my house. I run it. Yeah. Yeah, they are illegal. I won't be a part of no smoking sections. 'Cause that's not me anymore. I'm not going to even be outside with the public far as when all that shit is going on. I'm just out for one reason on 420. I'm out for one reason, and that's only because of the fight. After that, I'm back in the house. I'm not going to be running the streets. I don't do all that. Them days for me is over. But now, before I used to be outside just to be outside. I'm 41 years old. I'm not super old, but I'm old enough where it's like I know what I want to be around and what I don't want to be around. I don't like being around all that ratchet ghetto, all that stupid shit. I can't be around all that. It's people, with the weed comes the drinks, and then after that, people just want to start trying. It's like, damn, is it 420 or is it do every drug day? You're like, you know what I'm saying? People just can't do one thing, relax themselves, and enjoy life. They got to be super extra. And I'm only out for one reason. 420. It's Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't need a reason to be outside unless there was an amateur show. Which, matter of fact, there is an amateur show 420. Excuse me. It just hit my mind. I don't know if I'll be there. I doubt it. Depends on if I can get these credentials. I have to wait for these credentials to come through for the Devin and Ryan. If that comes through, I'll be at the Devin and Ryan. But if not, I will be. Guess that's where I'll be. I'll be there. Might be in Philly. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm not trying to go to Philly the day of the fight. I might have to go to Philly on 420. So if I don't get the credentials, because I'm trying to make the Philly show, man. So if I don't get the credentials, then 420, I might be on my way to Philadelphia, man. It's all right though. I'll be somewhere watching Ryan and Devin in Philly if it don't happen. But we'll see though. We'll see. We'll see what happens as the time go by. But when you find something that you're interested in, or somebody you're interested in, like I said, just never afraid to have them up on your show. Never not bring somebody up because you're wondering what the viewers are gonna think, or you're worried about what the troll's gonna say. Because some of these people with ranches that you see in these chats, some of them are trolls. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Because when you as a host have to keep arguing and going back and I mean, we all could agree to disagree, but when you have to keep arguing with somebody and they got a ranch and they talking crazy, I mean, they talking spicy, that's ridiculous. And y'all got to stop being so quick to throw everybody a wrench. Because some of them be thirsty to get it just so they can troll. What's the best way to troll? If I got a wrench, I can say crazy shit. I can keep saying it to a point where you either notice it, you get mad, and you throw me out, versus me just coming in and I'm getting blocked immediately. Y'all got to be so quick to stop throwing everybody a wrench. Everybody don't deserve one. You come over here, you're not going to just get one. I don't care who you are. That's a fact. Not going to just get that. But yeah, like I said, ringmasters. There's so much coming up, man. We got so much boxing, and y'all still find ways to complain. It's like, bruh, I just sat here and told you, man. If you in New York right now, you had joint going. You had, I mean, we had media workout this past week. We had fights at the Garden last night. We had fights at the Garden tonight. We got an amateur show going in Queens. We got one going on in Long Island tomorrow. Shout out ProFit, Long Island, baby. Deer Park. What's the matter with y'all? See, if some of y'all would try to disassociate yourself from professional boxing for a little while, you'll be all right. You can still hold on to both, but sometimes you just fall back a little bit. Sometimes going to watch these amateurs or really take what's going on in pro boxing. Some of y'all will fall back from it just a tad bit, where you might go to an amateur fight and you might see something happen and that shit surprises you so much. Well, you got to come back on the show and talk about it. Listen, hold, before we talk about these pro fighters or talk about this person, yo, I went to this amateur fight last night, and this kid or this young lady I saw was dope, and they could fight their ass off. No, y'all won't do that. Why would I do that? Nobody's gonna view me for talking about that. They don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear me argue about the light skin trios. Christopher Williams, Albie Shaw, and El DeBarge. Right? Nobody said amateur boxing was perfect. It has its flaws too. The sport of boxing has its flaws. So what are we talking about? But if some of y'all would just take it off your mind and go, you know what? Let me just step back, because too much of this professional boxing, these conversations that either got me going crazy or I'm getting too much into my feelings. I'm getting too much into my feelings about fighters. I don't really know nothing. I don't even know them in person. I barely know anybody in their camp. And even if I did know somebody in their camp or in their circle, I'm not getting none of the money. So what are we on here being like idiots for? Like, take a break and tell yourself, you know what? I'm gonna go try this amateur boxing, man. Let me just go see how that works. I'm gonna see how I like it, because these same fighters that you going nuts over, they all were amateurs. Where do you think they came from? You think they just came into the world and they pampers and they were pro boxers? What's wrong with y'all? Some of y'all act like y'all retarded. Y'all really do. Some of y'all really act like y'all are slow. Y'all walking around here, y'all nothing but a bunch of once in I watch boxing once a month as people. Oh, I'm only going for the popular fighter. Like, you can't break down the person's resume or who they fought or anything. You just going with the popular fighter because either the fighter looks like you or you're just going with you hear everybody talking about. Oh, come on, people. Don't get quiet on me now. Don't get quiet on me now, folks. So you gonna tell me I'm just up here talking to myself? Don't get quiet now, y'all. Don't get quiet. Because the truth is the truth. That y'all have to find a way to disassociate yourself from the bullshit. Some of y'all continue to keep finding ways to be around it. And you notice the conversations get different when you're talking about stuff that people really don't want to hear about. They don't want to hear about it. They don't. And you can tell by the way they move, which is cool. See, because I'm no idiot. I know when you're around when I'm having real conversations like this, and I know when you come around when I just be like, yo, let's talk about the light skin trio, y'all. So when do you think that such and such a fight, such and such? We'll sit up here anywhere from 4 to 6 hours and talk about that and still get nowhere. We still get nowhere with it. Because when it never happens, then what? When it never happens, then what? Y'all still are going to find reasons to complain. So why not do yourself a favor? Why not do yourself a favor, right? And say, you know what? Let me try something a little different. Amateur boxing is everywhere. It's not just in New York. So wherever you're from or wherever you're, let me try something different. Let me go check this amateur show, man. Let me go check that real quick. I never done it. I might have seen it on YouTube, might have seen it on Facebook, might have seen it on Instagram. Let me go check that real quick. And then see how much it'll change your life. See how much it'll change your life. And it can change your life in so many ways. Because you're going to be able to build relationships. Not only with the fighter, but it depends on how young the fighter is. You build a relationship with the parents. You know, the coaches, you got to get to know the coaches. Get familiar with the gym owner. It's not just about coming in and just knowing the fighter and that's it. Because sometimes you got to take what comes with the fighter. Got to. It's all about building trust. You got to be able to build trust. It's not about just putting the camera in front of their face and wanting to know how did they get into boxing, how young were they, what made them want to get in, how did you know you were going to be great at what you do. Before you can even get to all those type of questions, you got to get to know them. Because rather if they amateur or pro, some people go about doing interviews or trying to get interviews. They go about it the wrong way. That, you know, everybody's not going to come to you and want to do it because some people are not into doing it. Some people might go look at your channel and go, that ain't the channel I think I want to be on. Some people might hear the way you speak and be like, nah, that's not the route I want to go. I don't think I want to be over there with him. And this is why you also have to watch who you bring on your channels. You have to. All that playing the villain, that's all bullshit. Doesn't work with everybody. Everybody can't do it. Too many of y'all are trying to play the villain and you suck at it. Some of y'all really suck bad at it. Like if y'all were going to Hollywood right now, you weren't getting the job. Y'all are horrible. So steady, some of y'all just being yourself, you're going out of your way to be extra when you don't have to be. Because there's only so long fake thugs can pretend, right? So we don't have to do all that. When we're trying to get these interviews, when we're trying to get people to come and see what we do, when we're trying to get people to believe in what we do, and even if they don't believe in it, long as we believe in it, but when you're trying to get people to recognize and acknowledge what it is that you do, how are you going to be able to do that if it's just a whole bunch of goofy shit going on around in your circle? Even if you're not doing it, you have other people around you, you are still responsible for whatever goes on your channel because your channel is your house. So I wouldn't care who it is you got on there. Never let somebody destroy what it is that you do. Because now either the video can't be put up, you can't keep the video up, or you got to edit something because something was said. So we just got to be careful, y'all. Smash my like button, y'all. We have to be careful who we bring to the table. And it's all, like I said, it's all about building relationships. You tired of all the bickering back and forth? You tired of having the headaches? Try to slide over to amateur boxing, man. Try to just step into a different. For some of y'all newcomers that absolutely know nothing, That's where y'all need to go before y'all be so quick to just come and jump into pro boxing. You once a month, you once a month uh box watchers. Y'all, some of y'all are jumping straight in. Started watching it in 2017 or 2018 and think you know everything. Well, I've been watching boxing for a while now. You know, I started in 2017. 2017 is a while. You kidding me? What are we talking about? Hmm? What are we talking about? Amateur boxing should be where you just go, hey, hey, let me see what he's talking about. Then you got those that be like, I know about it. I know about it already. I'm not interested. You're not interested in talking about the future stars of today and tomorrow, but you idiots want to keep going on about guys that could care less about who you want to see them fight. How do we make that make sense? You think because you pay for their pay-per-views, you pay to go see their shows, you show up at a press conference or a weigh-in? Let's be realistic about it. Let's be real. Let's be grown about it. These are for the grown folks, not for the ones who still keeping a bottle in their mouth. This right here is for the grown folks. What makes you think that they care about who you want to see them fight? Hey, I always want to see the best fight the best. But we have to come to the realization that they don't give a damn about that. Everybody's out for a bag. And I have nothing against anybody getting a bag. But it is what it is, right? But these are the same people from Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday that y'all argue about. This is the reason why Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, I do this. Saturdays and Sundays, I fall back. Unless I am at a show, unless I'm at an amateur show, I fall back. Because I used to get tired of on Saturdays and Sundays, days I'm supposed to be sitting back and resting. I gotta keep hearing the same shit. Over and 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 over. And it's like, yo, bro, there's nothing else going on that we could talk about? Well, what do you want to talk about? It ain't about what I want to talk about. You telling me there ain't nothing else going on. Nothing else. But when it comes to this amateur boxing, nobody wants to hear that. And then soon as these guys get signed to a top rank, a DAZN, a PBC, a Golden Boy, now y'all all with the cameras in their face. Yo, man. Yo, McClain, I got to get an interview with that kid, man. I looked at a few videos with him. He dope. No, it doesn't work that way. Where were you before that kid even thought about, he or she even thought about getting signed? Where were you? What do you mean where I was? Just like I asked you, where were you? Well, I didn't know about them then. Well, don't you think if you paid a little more attention to amateur boxing, just a little bit? I mean, we're not going to get to know everybody, but if we could just notice at least one person, that's a big difference. That you take that one person that you notice, something special about them, and you start posting them on social media, even if you never had a conversation with them before. You start posting them up, stories, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, YouTube channel. Y'all don't understand how this works by now? No, y'all don't understand how it works because y'all don't care. Because y'all too busy out here starting y'all R&B groups in boxing. R&B boxing, that's what y'all doing. Y'all over here starting these R&B groups in boxing. Y'all take 5 of y'all fighters to start an R&B group and then sit there and say they don't have to perform nowhere. They can do whatever they want. They have a right to. You think that I'm going to continue to keep being involved in conversations like that? Y'all can have it. Y'all can debate. Y'all can, man, y'all can do whatever it is the job that makes your channel look good, or do whatever makes you feel better. But it don't do anything for me. Do what you do. Do whatever makes you feel better. Because you know what? One thing somebody's not going to argue with me about is how I'm on these gyms and I'm in these guys, all the girls. Some of them haven't even had an amateur fight. Some of them only been training 6 months. Some been involved a year. Those are the ones that I'd rather argue and debate about. When somebody tries to say something about him, well, why interview him? He haven't even had a fight yet. He's only been training 6 months. So what? I'm more interested in their story. I'm more interested in their story and getting to know them. Getting to know somebody is getting an understanding. I just look for an understanding because everybody started doing what they do for a reason. Y'all too busy worrying about views. That's y'all problem. Y'all too damn busy worrying about views. And I don't understand that. That's why I think a lot of y'all stay on the conversations that y'all stay on. Some of y'all have the guests that you have because you're worrying about views. Some of y'all are not even comfortable to do y'all show the way you want to do it. You're doing it the way people want you to do it. Because we have to give the people what they need. I'm not giving you what you need. Well, let me take that back. Let me take that back. You're giving them what they want. I'm giving you what you need. And what you need to hear is the truth. Y'all not giving y'all giving them what they want. What do you want as a content creator or somebody who has it? What do you want? If you coming up and you saying today is the topic, there should never be a time where all that is being changed. There should never be a time where, what's going on, Thomas? What's up, my brother? There should never be a time where your show is being interrupted because some idiot wants to come in. Hey, man, Shakur is coming back July 6th. Okay, and we're in March. We can talk about that when June gets here. And I'm happy that the brother's coming back. And I'll be there to support him. Shout out to Wally Moses. Shout out to Coach Dirt. Love both of those brothers. But when you're doing the show, your show cannot be disrupted. Somebody wants to bring something up that ain't got nothing to do with what's in your life. You see how I said this is Ringmasters, and we got this fight week, and even though it's the amateurs and we got some pro shows and all that, still, even with me saying it's fight week, we should be talking about what's going on in this week. We had a fight at the Garden last night. We got one tonight. I just told y'all. We got an amateur show in Queens tonight, one in Long Island Mall. What are we talking about? Some way, somehow, y'all will still think because it's boxing talk that you can come in and disrupt it by bringing some shit up or bringing a fight up that's not fighting this week. We ain't seen them fight since last year. Why are y'all so comfortable to do it? Because it's boxing. No, no, no. It doesn't matter. We're not talking about that person. That person's not even on our radar. This is why some of y'all need amateur boxing in your life to bring you back down to reality. Go look at some fighters. Just go to my Instagram and look at some of the amateurs I post. Go holler at some of them. A lot of them have interesting stories to tell if they have time to tell it. Go look at some of them. My man Izzy Bayless. Go check him out. Drippy Cherish. Go check my boy La Bamba TNT. Go check him out. My boy Joe Kennedy, aka Savage Mojo. Go check him out. Jacob NYC. Go holler at him. My brother Melvin Martinez. Go holler at him. Huh? Go holler at some of them. And a few more I can add. It's a lot of these gyms with a lot of these amateurs. Go holler at them. I could sit here and name you so many different gyms. From the shirt, from the sweat I got on John's gym to my other boxing gym, Morris Park, Sandbox, Victory Boxing, Gotham, South Box. Like, what are we talking about here? Gym X, Green Fitness, Jamaica Boxing Club. You'll see some of the dopest amateurs. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Give yourself space to do other things. Some of y'all just got in this one box and just got stuck. It's so afraid to go over here because nobody's going to know what you're talking about. Because you're so busy worried about viewers or what people are going to think. Damn, I had this kid up here, or I had this person up here, and usually when I do this and I talk about these three fighters right here, shit, I usually had 200 and something views. But then I interviewed this kid and this person, and I only got 50 views. I understand views are important. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I get it. I look at some of my views and I could tell who likes what or who don't like it. Sometimes you think you're going to get 100 views for something, you get 30 views. You might get 25 views, and that might stay like that until some people can see it and acknowledge it, and they might not. Some people might not like it. Some people can go right past that video. Man, I don't like that shit. But that one that he got with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia going back and forth on the stage, that got 1.K. That got what? 1.K. Probably the most I got in any other video. If it didn't get it, I would have had to deal with that. Because I don't do videos saying, man, I hope I get a lot of views for this. I don't. I just do what I do. I just do what I do. Once that camera's on, I do what I do. I'm not thirsty to be monetized. I don't have to jump on other people's live to get noticed so their viewers become my viewers. I ain't got to do none of that, bro. Some of y'all be doing the most to get attention. I ain't got to do all that, bro. All that's going to happen when it happens. I don't have to do all that. I don't have to do all that extra shit. I don't. That's why I love me. And that's why a lot of people fool with me, because I'm going to be me. I'm just not doing it. And I never have to do it. And I never have to be involved in professional boxing if I don't want to be. If there was ever a time where I said I ain't doing a press conference, I'm not having another conversation about pro boxing, I don't have to do it. I don't have to. I choose to do it because of the love. And I get to, hey, if I wanted to make money off of amateur boxing and pro boxing, I could do it. If I wanted to say, you know what, I don't want to be in amateur boxing no more, let me go over to pro boxing. I have a promotional company already that's not even in professional boxing. It's just the name of my group, McLean's Promotion. If I'm coming a promoter, Jesus Christ, I already have it set up. I already have it set up. Okay, if I don't want to go that route, I still got that. If I want to stay in amateur boxing, I got No Doug Zone. That represents amateur boxing. Even though you see a lot of pro stuff, but that's just, I don't know. I like tagging all that up on Instagram. That's just me. So it just makes a lot of sense. We got to make what we do make sense. Try to step out your comfort zone. I guarantee you, some of us step out our comfort zone just for a second. We'll be all right. But some of us act like we like where we at. I like where I'm at. I like what I do. Who likes getting on channels and shit and arguing with people over the same damn thing about the same lame ass conversations? Bringing the same lame people up, or bringing these other lame people up that's once in a month box watchers to argue. You want to explain that to me? And don't realize how foolish y'all look doing it? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with a little change saying, you know what? Today, I'm not going to do it. We're not going to argue about the light skin trios. I'm not going to argue the fact that this guy's going to 160 to fight this guy. We're not going to argue with that because that's not even official. We don't even know what's going on with that. We out here making imaginary, like, we just got to stop. Some of y'all just be doing too much. We want to get mad at the fighters, but a lot of times y'all got to get mad at yourselves because y'all entertain it. Y'all entertain it and y'all think it makes y'all channel look better, and it really don't. Because everything that's being brought about here does not have to be entertained, but y'all will constantly go out your way to entertain it. And I don't get it. It's like a bunch of gossip girls, man. Some of y'all dudes are a bunch of gossip girls. Y'all a bunch of gossip girls. First gossip y'all hear, y'all got to take it and run with it. So what do y'all think about such and such saying this? Or what do y'all think about this? Everything ain't up for a conversation, bro. When y'all realize that, y'all conversations will go much better. But then we always run with that, it's part of the sport. No, the fuck it ain't. You're being part of the buffoonery. That's what you're being a part of. Don't call yourself a real boxing fan if you're going to continue to be a part of the buffoonery. If the Undertaker right now, a wrestler, if the Undertaker right now says I'm fighting Tyson Fury in a boxing match, you idiots will go out your way to entertain it. You'll do it. You'll do it. You would expect something like that to happen in wrestling. Because wrestling is entertainment. And no disrespect to wrestling, because I'm a big fan. Not of today's wrestling, but you know, the early 90s, 80s. That's wrestling. Boxing is a gladiator sport. We entertain all this goofy shit. Y'all entertained by seeing all these retired fighters get in here and fight a former UFC or they fighting a YouTuber. Y'all entertained by that. And y'all want to say it's a part of the sport. Okay. Whatever you say. Y'all just continue to keep being a part of the buffoonery. Just keep on. Keep on. I mean, y'all don't ever wake up and say, you know what? Let's get into something a little different today. Let's get into something a little different. Let's make things a little interesting. Let's spice things up. Let's hit the public with something that they didn't see coming, where they can go, "Oh, this is different." But if you keep feeding people the same shit, keep feeding them, and you're spoiling them because that's what they want. So when you finally do flip and do something new, people don't even know how to react to it. They don't even know how to react to it. And then they'll look at you like, well, damn, but what made him have this conversation today? Why are we? He ain't been doing this. This is where you get all these stupid questions in the comments, and people start looking like, yo, what's up? That's because you've been spoiling people. But then this one particular day where you decided that, nah, man, this is what we're gonna talk about today. Now it's a problem to them, not you, but to them. I'm not going to give you ever what you want. I'm going to give you what you need. And if you feel like you don't need it, then you never have to come over and watch me. Because if I give you what you want today, I'll be keep giving you, and you think this is the place where you're going to come and get what you want. No, you're going to get what you need over here. And if you feel like you don't need it and you don't want to hear it, then you can always go elsewhere. I promise I won't miss you. I won't think about you. I won't even text you and ask you why you don't come over here no more. Because then I know who's who. I know who's real or who not. And you somebody that I'll make sure you'll never come back this way. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple, man. Don't be afraid to be you in these YouTube streets. Be you. Be you. You want to talk about martial arts and somebody goes, hey, man, I don't want to hear that shit. Which people will participate because when you think of martial arts, you think about Bruce Lee, you think about a couple of people. Never be afraid. It shows critique. Yeah, it does, Jay Gibson. Y'all don't want to do that though. I'm proud. I'm proud to have amateur boxing a part of my life because I get to be around some of the most dopest youngsters and get to see them grow. I get to see them grow, not just in height, but I get to watch them grow in life. And I love seeing that. And it warms my heart when I see that. So my thing is when we having these conversations, start finding ways to separate yourself from the BS. Because how much of a boxing fan you can keep calling yourself if you keep being a part of the same conversations? Y'all out here really starting R&B groups in boxing. Hey, Quee, what's up? What's up with that, Quee? Y'all are out here starting R&B groups in boxing. You'll take three guys that you love so much and forgetting that they fighters, and you start an R&B group with them. Really? So, pardon me if I bring up amateur boxing and everybody goes, well, I don't want to be a part of this because I don't know shit about amateur boxing. You barely know anything about your so-called favorite fighter. You barely know about your favorite fighter. What you know about your favorite fighter? Well, I know his record is this. He's that. He's okay. And tell me what else. You telling me all this? You think about you telling me about your favorite fighter and bragging about him? Are you getting paid to tell me this? Is he paying you? Are you in his circle? I'm not interested in that. I'm just saying though, we're like Quee, I'm just trying to figure out where we at. But y'all gonna continue to do it. Y'all gonna continue to do it because that's what y'all do. But as soon as one of these amateurs get ready to get signed to somebody, that's when y'all like, yo, I got to get him on there. Nah, don't go chase him now. If you ain't been following that fighter from the time he was an amateur, don't go chase him now. Don't go chase him now. Don't wait till he gets signed to somebody, he or she gets signed to somebody. Now you want to jump on the bandwagon. Get your behind out of the way, bro. I'm trying to be nice today because I'm in a good mood. I'm trying to be nice today. Straight up. Some of y'all gonna get your feelings hurt, and I'm not gonna really care about how you feel about it. Shaking my head, gotta know your fighter info, what they doing out here in these streets. Yeah, they don't know nothing, bruh. But they'll argue with you all day about them. Who they should fight, who they shouldn't fight, how much money they getting paid. Like, these fighters care about you. These fighters don't give a damn about us. There's probably a small portion that do. They don't care, bruh. They don't care. Y'all too stupid to realize that. They do not care. They don't care. You think they care about who you want to see them fight? Shit, you get better fights in amateur boxing. You get better fights in amateur boxing than you'll get in pro fighting. I've seen some of these amateurs fight 10 times to 15 times in 1 year before they chill out and wait for the following year to come back. What are we talking about? Because they are told to switch up on fighters, then talk about folks that switch up. How? Yeah, Quee, how? Like, let's make this make sense. So, pardon the interruption, when I have a title that says it's fight week and I'm talking about ringmasters, a very important tournament show that's coming up where you got people who they're about to perform on the biggest stage, Madison Square Garden. For some of these guys who, rather if it's their first time or their third time or they never performed in the Garden before, it's big for them. Any venue. If you was to take amateurs right now and put them in Dallas Cowboy Stadium, if you put them in Jerry's World, you take a bunch of amateurs, if you was to do a show there, some of them will probably collapse. Because you got some that probably never been in there. Then you got some that's been in there before to see stuff, but it's different when you're performing. When you go from watching people, now people are watching you, that's something different. And you don't even have to be in the big venue. You could be in a college, high school, junior high. You could be in the park. When all eyes on you, it's different. But when you talk about these big venues that 5 years from now, if these guys go pro, it's like, damn, I fought here as an amateur. I fought here as a kid. Now I'm back here as a pro. But y'all don't care about all that. All that shit right there don't matter to y'all. Smash my like button, y'all. Y'all don't care. That don't matter to y'all. What matters to y'all is, when is the light-skinned trios gonna stop acting like this towards each other and fight? That's the only thing that matters. When is that other guy going up to 60 to really fight that guy? Because that's a cherry pick. That girl that's at 100 and what, 30 some pounds, is she really going up to 47 and 54 to fight that other girl that she just constantly keeps calling out? Every time a fighter is mentioned in a conversation, that doesn't mean that it's up for a conversation. But y'all will never understand that. And y'all most famous question is, and this question gets on my nerves so much that sometimes I have to have the attitude I have towards it because it pisses me off. The first thing y'all go is, what do you think? What's your thoughts tonight? Listen, unless the shit makes sense and it's something that excites me, I'm going to come out straight out and tell you I don't think about nothing because there's nothing to think about. Okay, I'm done. I'm not going to say nothing else. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Quee, that part. So when y'all ask me what I think about something and you think that I'm just trying to push you off, I'm just built different. If you ask me what I think about something and I don't think about nothing because there's nothing to think about, that means I'm not entertaining it. It's not it doesn't interest me, and there's nothing to talk about. It might interest you, but it doesn't interest me. Well, what do you think about such and such calling out a male fighter? Man, I don't care. I'm not entertaining none of that WWF shit, man. I'm not. But y'all will go out y'all way to entertain it. I'm not gonna do it. OG, what's your thoughts then when you give your opinion, they roast your or tell you don't know? Well, you ain't see my previous comment. That's why I need to hush. Your previous comment. If the content creator likes their comment enough to acknowledge them, or they run behind them like a. Oh yeah, Quee. Um, you know what, Thomas? I don't even. You know what? The roasting and all that. I really don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about that because at the end of the day, the ones that's doing the roasting, they don't know shit anyway, and a lot of times they don't have channels. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't be caring about them type of people. I'm gonna keep it real with you. These content creators are deep down fans that only want to push. Well, I won't even call them fans. I told you they're people who watch boxing once a month, or they just go with the most popular fighter. Who's ever the most popular fighter, they're gonna go with. Or if that fighter looks like anything like them in the same nationality as them, that's who they going with. These dudes ain't. I'm not calling these dudes fans no more. They're not fans. They groupies. We can't use fans anymore like that. Unless people are really are into it and they're trying to study the game and learn it. I'm not calling them fans no more. They groupies. That's y'all fault. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not calling them fans, man. They ain't fans. They groupies, Thomas. And I'm not afraid to tell them they are groupies. Straight up. I don't care what they say. You can't tell me you started watching boxing in 2017. All of a sudden in 2024, you know every damn thing. Man, you don't get your lame ass out of here with that. Y'all think because before y'all started watching boxing before Earl and Bud fought, so now you know every damn thing. Man, get up out of here with that, man. Get up out of here with that, man. I don't have to do it. I don't have to argue professional boxing. I don't have to talk it if I don't want to. I choose to. If I want to turn this whole show into nothing but amateur boxing, I could do it. Just like that. Just like that if I wanted to. I can have zero conversations about professional boxing on here if I wanted to. Why don't I? Because I like to keep it entertaining. Sometimes I would like to get people's thoughts when we're speaking about fighters we haven't spoke about, not when it's the same thing. You can't bring the same 5, 6 fighters to me and then think that that shit is going to entertain me because it's not. You understand what I'm saying? You can't bring the same 5, 6 fighters up to me over here and think that that's going to get my rocks off. It's not. Not over here, it's not. But a lot of y'all going to do it. I hear about the light skin trio so much, because y'all out here on these channels starting R&B groups. And it's pitiful. It's pitiful and it's pathetic. Yeah, more and more. It's pitiful and I'm sick of it. And if when you're tired of talking about the light skin trios, then the other guy comes in. We know who the other guy is. Y'all start bringing the other guy up. Well, he's going to 60 and that's a cherry pick. Who's not cherry picking? Who's not cherry picking? The only thing is I add is the discrediting the opinion just as much as certified. We said, that was not me, y'all. Just let y'all know I didn't press anything. That's the third time I did that. It started buffering. I don't know if it's because of the weather or is it the YouTube thing. I don't know what's going on. Canes, Canes, let me tell you, I've seen a lot of conversations. I can't say I've seen it with basketball. I've seen people get into conversations about basketball. It get a little crazy, but people get control of the conversation. Boxing is the only one that makes guys take off and put on their Victoria's Secret panties. For real. I'm gonna keep it 100. The thing for me is y'all are really cool with. Listen, rather we cool with it or not cool, that's besides the point. It's besides the point. I don't care if I'm cool with you or not. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to people I'm cool with. I'm talking to people I ain't cool with. I'm talking to people I ain't never met. And I'm talking to people who don't know shit about boxing. So it doesn't matter who we cool with or not. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to y'all mamas. I'm talking to your daddies. I'm talking to y'all grandchildren. I'm talking to y'all kids. I'm talking to everybody. Everybody. I don't care if I'm cool with you. I don't care if I got your number. I don't care if me and you had drinks together. I don't care if me and you walk down 42nd Street together. I'm talking to everybody. Everybody gonna get this work. Because I told y'all, everybody. The internet, Clarence, sometimes you need to turn your camera off and my internet. All right, Quee. Oh, Quee, I wish you would have been here earlier to tell me that. Oh, or should I just wait? To say, yeah, yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here. Y'all can hear me though, right? Everybody can hear me? Everybody good, right? Let me know. Y'all let me know. He said, Mr. Everybody can get it. Be yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't run people's shows and I never do it. I never would try to do it. Yeah, that's why she boss lady. And when you say boss lady, you know what you remind me, you know what you remind me of, Josh, when you say that? But Steve Harvey show. Every time the I forgot her name, she'd be like boss lady, boss lady. Yo, I ain't really think about that, Josh, to the other day, man. If y'all ain't never watched the Steve Harvey show, man, which is a classic show. Um, Yeah, every time you say boss lady, that reminds me of that. But you know, it is what it is, and I guess that's why I have the voice that I do, because I'm the type that when I'm talking to people, refer to my previous comment clients. You missed it. I was saying, uh, um, hold on. How the fuck I keep missing stuff? Oh yeah. I got you, Queen. Wait a minute, the behavior. Oh yeah, no, I read that comment already. Okay. Yeah, I got you, Queen. I read that comment. Um, yeah, Steve Harvey is funny, but you know, it's like I said, I don't want to get off topic, but I just had to get back to having my responsibility of talking about, just my amateurs. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with y'all going a different route. You know what I mean? Whenever you see me post these guys, okay, yeah, okay, that's her name. That's her name, Kui. Okay, she married to one of the damn, what's dude? It's another famous dude that she married to that I believe he an actor. God darn it, I can't get his name. Can't get his doggone name. I say that because no one addresses her like that. So when I say it, she will know it's me respectfully. Yeah. Quee, ain't nobody doing that with Quee. I mean, they could try it with Quee, but it ain't gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. Is he a football player? I gotta check. But I know he's somebody famous though. I thought I seen him act. He might be a football player. I gotta check that though. I know it's somebody. I seen it on up on Instagram or something. It was something posted. I'm gonna go back and see it though. Yeah, ain't nobody addressing Quee like. I mean, like I said, you could try to address Quee like that. It ain't gonna go the way you think it's gonna go, but more power. More power to people. I don't tell people how to address anybody. You go ahead and address people the way you want to. You got to deal with the consequences and repercussion when they come back at you. And that's another thing that kills me. How we get upset when we defend ourselves, right? And people act like we're not supposed to stick up for ourselves. I mean, for crying out loud, what world are we living in when you think that a man or a woman or any type of human being with some type of character is not going to stick up for themselves? Like, what world do we live in? But that's not my world. That's y'all world, man. Because if you say something about me, I don't really have to go back and forth with you on social media. That's for suckers. I'm not going to do that because I can't get people to come over here and watch me or listen to me, right? But then I'm on here acting like ghetto trash. I'm not going to do that. The best advice I could give you is to see me when you see me. And if more people would address their problems like that, it wouldn't be so much bickering and back and forth on here. Sometimes you got to do that instead of giving people a show. Remember what I said about views and controversy does not sell all the time. It could get you hurt in real life if you're not careful. We got to learn to start how we got to start learning how to address our issues and stop giving people these attention grabbers what they're looking for, because that's what they all are looking for, attention. When we learn that, we'll be much better out here on these YouTube streets. We'll be more better out here in life. We don't have to make videos about people. We don't have to go back and forth. We ain't got to do all that. We don't have to jump on the panel. You said this about me, and here it is. We're screaming, and we doing all this. We got more people coming in. Now they looking confused. Oh, my God, what is going on? We ain't got to do all that. But some of y'all continue to do it because y'all think controversy sells. Well, where I come from, controversy will get your ass whipped, in case you didn't know. I don't know where some part of the world some of y'all come from. Maybe controversy works where you at. That'll get you hurt here. It's not going to work. It's not. It's not. And we don't have to keep doing it. Be yourself in this world. Make the money. Don't let it make you. To everybody out there that's getting money, I don't care if I like you. I don't care if I'm cool with you. I don't care if I don't know you. Make the money. Do not let the money make you. Y'all seen Players Club. Don't act like you don't know. Y'all ain't that damn young. Make the money. Don't let the money make you. Never be afraid to be you. Never be afraid to have a show and bring who you want to bring on your show because you're worrying about what somebody got to say about you. Oh, yeah, people don't like that. People don't like that. Be you. I wouldn't care if you want to talk about the birds and the bees. If people don't want to hear it, they ain't got to stay. Go find something to do. There's TV shows on all day. If you like soap operas, they still show that in 2024. Go watch them. You got Netflix? Go watch it. You got something on YouTube? Go watch it. But never not have somebody on your show because you're worrying about what your views gonna look like. People gonna talk about you rather if they like your guests or not. You can have a certain fighter or a certain person on your live, and people will go, well, the questions you asked them was a little watered down. If I had them, this is what I would have asked them. Well, get a goddamn show and put them on there and then ask them that. Everybody always want to try to outsmart everybody. I got these type of questions. Well, get your own show and ask them. Or when you see them in person, you ask them. But when it's my show, I'm going to ask what I want to ask, how I want to ask. Y'all be killing me with that. If I had them, this is what I would ask. Well, you didn't get them, dummy. Because it wasn't meant for you to get them. You got people want to tell you how to run your show, and they barely either can run theirs or they don't even have a show, but they're quick to tell you, well, I don't want a show. I don't need it. All right, so if you ain't got one and you don't need one, don't tell me how to run mine. Shut up. Shut up and sit back, and you might learn something. Y'all seen the 5 Heartbeats when the old man told him to sit, he told him to stand back, hold this, and you might learn something? Yeah, you might learn something. And then they get mad if you don't treat them the way they want to be. Man, listen, you ain't my wife, so I ain't got to treat you like nothing. I'll give you the respect that you give me. That's how that works. I don't give people respect because they're popular on YouTube. I don't do that. I'll give you the respect that you give me until you give me a reason not to respect you. That's how the world works. I don't do the favoritism shit. I don't get caught up in no YouTube beef. I'm not with it because I'm a dude that you really got to see in the streets. I always tell people I'm not a street dude. I'm just a dude that's in the streets. I'm somebody that you got to see in person. So I'm not the dude that you think you about to catch and just think that you about to have your way with me. It's not even about to happen that way. This movie is not going to go the way you think it's going to go. But it's cool because now I know who's who. Yeah, you got to know who's who, Thomas. You got to know who's who. In the words of T.I., you got to move expeditiously out here. I be knowing who's who. I know who's who, and I know who ain't who they say they are. My last 2 interviews didn't sit well with some people, and that's a shame. Well, let's talk about why it didn't sit well with people, Thomas. We could talk about why. I think I've spoke about amateur boxing a little long enough. We can get into that. Why didn't it go well, Thomas? Thomas, you at work right now? Let's speak about why it didn't go. What was it? Was it the views or was it who you had up there? Was it that? Because you're not going to be able to please everybody, Thomas. I'm just going to be honest with you. You'll go crazy if you're working from home. You'll go crazy trying to please everybody. Oh, God, you working from home, so I can't get you up here. I can't get you up here because you're working. I can't get you up here because yeah. You said it was who I had up there. Well, your last two joints you did, you just had damn, what was the last two ones you just did? The last one you did, you had a Fazio, right? And somebody else, or am I tripping? Who did you have up there? And go figure, those were probably my best conversations. Stitch! Yeah, Stitch and what? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What was wrong with that one? What was wrong with Stitch and Ishay Smith? What was wrong with that? I didn't see anything wrong with it. I gotta turn my camera on. I can't keep doing this. This is driving me crazy. I don't have my logo on when I turn my camera off, and that just drives me. That just irks me right now. I'm sorry. What was wrong with it though? What happened? I don't understand, Thomas. You gotta nothing was wrong with it at all. So why you say it didn't sit well with people? Why didn't it sit well with people? Because if it didn't sit well with people, then people shouldn't have been there to watch it. You had two great people up there. It's not like you had some random people up there. I'll explain to you on the phone or in person. Okay, something you don't want to speak about live? That's cool. I gotta respect that. I respect that. I respect that. Everything ain't meant for everybody ears. Now, see, anybody else would have been like, come up here to talk about it. Come up here. Because they think they're going to get views for it. They think they're going to get views for it. Come on, Thomas, you got to come up here to talk about it. No, man. Everything ain't meant for the public to hear. That's cool. I'll call you after. I'll call you after. I don't have nothing to do till 12 o'clock. So I'll call you after, which I might be coming back a little later. I was going to go to the gym today, but how the weather's set up outside and how people are acting on these damn trains, I think I'm going to keep my black ass right here, right? Yeah, I'm going to keep right here. So I'm probably going to come back this afternoon and we'll talk some more boxing. But you can't please everybody, Thomas. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You can't. So one thing you can't do is let people distract you and disturb you from how you do your lives. Everybody's gonna find something that they're not gonna like. They're either gonna not like what the person that you got up there, what they're saying, or they're not gonna like what you're saying, or they're not gonna like the questions that you're asking. Hell, they might not like the person because of the way they look. We can't be going out our way to try to please these people. And I know it's hard to say these people because if you got people subscribed to your channel, but sometimes people ain't there to support you. Sometimes people are just there because of who you got up there and they there to be nosy. Because people are coming and won't even hit the like button, but they sit there and they want to be nosy, and then they got the nerve to ask you to drop the link. What? Dro Drop a link? Who you think you're talking to? That's why you'll never see me drop no links. You'll never see me drop it. You don't get my if you don't get it in your DM, player, you ain't getting it. You ain't getting it, player. We can't go out our way to please people. I'm not giving you what you want. I'm giving you what you. I'm giving people what they need. And when you feel like you don't need this, or you don't want this, or you don't want to be around it, there's so many other channels you can go to. I don't know why y'all acting like there ain't no channels out there like that. Rather, if they good or bad, there's channels out there. Go find a channel that fits you. Go to a channel where it's constantly controversy and nobody's respecting nobody and everybody's just violating each other. You don't want to go to Quee because it's too much laughing and joking and you don't feel like doing that. If you want to be serious all the time, that ain't for you to go. You can't go to my man D Free Cooking with D Free channel and interrupt his shit with boxing. You can't do that. You can't go to my man Thomas TD Sports Talk. We talking boxing and he has a particular fighter up there and you come in talking some other shit that ain't got nothing to do with the conversation. Nothing. If he has a Fazio up there, you can't ask Fazio, If you could, would you go up to 35 and fight Shakur? Some of y'all just don't know what to say. You really don't. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. Some of y'all just found the sport to be a part of to take advantage of the moment, and that's what you do. And that's why, as content creators, we are responsible. We cannot allow this dumb shit to go on. But if people want to come on, don't block them. Don't do this. Let them come on. Nah, fuck that. There's some people who don't. They do not deserve to be in the same space. Yeah, yeah, guy. Yeah, guy. What's up? Oh, guy, hold on. Um, my man, guy, man. What's up, guy? My man, guy, done came through here, man. Now, hold on. This guy right here that you see at the bottom, this guy right here, he's not a troll. Don't nobody block him. This is a good friend of mine. I got to call him more. This guy right here is not only a great damn father, but has a son who's getting ready to take over. When we speak about them amateur fighters that I was just sitting here conversating about, shouts to my brother Gio. When you talk about amateur boxing, something special. Something special. Not just him, it's a lot of other fighters. But when you speak about a kid who goes out there and leaves it out and he gives it his all, come on, man. And we sit here arguing about these pro fighters that's established already that won't even really fight each other. That they're not, they got amateurs who are looking up to them and they supposed to be, they, they supposed to be an example. How? These amateurs are putting in more work. These amateurs look at these fighters and go, damn, I look up to him, but how can I look up to him? I ain't seen him fight in 2 years. I ain't seen him fight in a year. But this is the guy I'm supposed to look up to. This is the one I'm supposed to want to be like. Come on now. We got to make it make sense. How can these amateur fighters look up to these pro fighters and go, that's who I want to be like? How? How? And nobody sees anything wrong with that. Nobody sees nothing. Well, it's prize fighting and it's part of the business. And I rather if it's true or not, I hate when y'all say it. Because what y'all saying is it's cool. Because this is what we got to deal with. Y'all can have that life. I don't want it. Have it. But when you guys get a chance, hey, guy, do me a favor. When Gio is not busy, when you and Gio are not busy, please let me know. I have to have you guys on here. I've had you guys on the Instagram, but I got to get you guys on here. So I don't know if you have a YouTube account. I don't know if Gio has a YouTube account because it'll give you a problem if you don't. You have a YouTube account. When you guys are free, let's do something. Let's do something. Okay. Give me a second. Hold on, baby. It's that when you do the guy, you have to have I'm gonna talk about that. At the time, huh? Oh. He was that was in person. Oh, was it the pharmacy you was over there talking about? Oh shit. Yeah, yeah, guy. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, so we uh let me see. Not today, because I don't know what Geo has going on, so not today. Probably we can even do at the gym one day if you want. When it gets out of school, we are basically gym till 8 p.m. Um, you want to do it? You want to do it tonight? I would like y'all to be comfortable and be at home. I don't know, because if he's in the gym working, I don't want to disturb that. We either could do it tonight, we could set a special one up for the night, or we could do it tomorrow. I don't go live on Saturdays really, so if we can pick today to do it tonight, that would be great. And if not tonight, then I understand because you guys are busy. Tonight would be rough, but any day. All right, so give me a day next week. Um, and it would have to be in that. It would have to be. It won't be in the morning because I know Gio goes to school, and I don't do lives in the morning like that anymore. Tomorrow. Oh, at Profit. Yeah, yeah, tomorrow. No, 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 not tomorrow because I don't go live on Saturdays and Sundays anymore. Unless I'm at a fight, that's the only way I'm gonna go live, and I won't be at Profit tomorrow, so that'd be too much. So, um, how's uh, how's next Friday? Would next Friday be too much, guy? Would next Friday be too much, guy? Okay, I'll shoot you. Yeah, let's do it next Friday. Let's do it next Friday, all right? And it could be at when Gio's out. Let's do it at nighttime next Friday. Yeah, let's do it next Friday. Um, yeah, let's do it next Friday right here, not on Instagram, on YouTube. So if you got a YouTube account, that's great. It makes it easier for you to be able to come up because without that, it'll be a big problem. So if you have a YouTube account, that's great. BC, my brother, what's up? Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shoot me a message Thursday or before Thursday if you can, because what it is, if you set me it before Thursday, I can let people know about it right now, where I could post it on my YouTube, and then you guys could take it and share it. So Geo's family, friends, everybody be able to come over and everybody could be able to see it. You know what I mean? This is what this is what I do for the amateurs. Sorry I'm late, just got to work. Hey, you don't have nothing to worry about, Brian. I've been on since 8 o'clock. I've been on since 8 o'clock, so it's good. I'm in my 2 hour mark. I have something to do, so I won't be making this a 4 or 5 hour live. I can't do it. I got something. I gotta help my auntie out, so I got something I gotta do. Yeah, yeah, guys. Let's try to get it. Try to message me before Thursday, just so I can give people a heads up about what's going on. I haven't talked to Gio and you guys in a while, but well, I'm definitely gonna message you when I get off here. We're gonna definitely have some conversations. But like I was saying, y'all, pardon me about me going on and on and on and on the way I did, but it's just that I'm so passionate. A lot of people say they're passionate about what they do, and they really not. A lot of people are just here to cause confusions and just to be a pain in the ass. And you know what I mean? If you love the sport, treat it with respect. When you're on these lives, make sure that the people that you're bringing on your shows, they have respect, and most importantly, make sure they respect you. Make sure the people that's in the comments respect them. We all could agree to a disagree, and that's okay. But when we're sitting on here acting like a bunch of 12-year-olds, I can't stand that. And that's why those people will never be over here. The people who follow y'all, if that subscribe to y'all, they'll never be over here with me. Never, because I won't allow it. And my people who have ranches, they won't allow it. So if you get caught coming over here, I'm just gonna throw you out. Yeah. For real, BC, I'm just not with it. So when we got shows like D Free and we got Queen, we got Thomas, we got some great people who's running great shows, and they are damn good at what they do. Where else can you go on Thursdays to get a good laugh? I mean, a real good laugh at nighttime. Go on the quiz. You can even come over here and get a good laugh. You can come over here and get a good laugh. Speaking of D Free, there go our brother right there. You know what I mean? These are the shows where you can come and get a good laugh. Even over here with me, man. I'm not always serious all the time. We laugh, we joke, man. What's the word, D Free? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Where we at? Where we at with it right now? Where we at with it right now? In 2 hours. I'll probably shoot for 3 hours. I'll probably shoot for 3 hours. I'm saying, let me get people's up here. We probably shoot for 3 hours. I'm gonna shoot. I might shoot for 11 because I gotta get up out of here. Gotta get up out of here at 11. So let's shoot for the 3 hour mark. Man. Let's get it. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Damn, D Free, you still in your uniform, man?
Yeah, I had to do so. I had to run some errands today. We had to pay for this daggone baby shower and birthday party. So we at the bank had to take out
Oh, oh, damn.
$800 to pay for this daggone party.
$800. Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, this for Dacia's birthday. We still got 700 left to pay for the baby shower. So we'll be paying
Okay.
that next. So yeah, that shit end up running us about almost $3,000.
Y'all some rich people, man. You know what? I'm gonna be just like you and Mrs. Free when I grow up. I promise I
Yeah,
am.
we do this shit damn near every year. All these goddamn birthday parties.
I'm
They
going to
don't know
give
how
me a
to.
security.
They don't know how
I'm
to
going
have
to
a
give me.
small birthday party. They wanna have a nice birthday party.
I'm going to give me a security job, and I'm gonna be just like you. It's gonna take about 20 years, but it's okay. I'm still young. I got time. I got time. I got plenty of time. But that's dope though, because that's stuff that they never forget though. That's the thing. You know what I mean? And then you're helping them to be better parents to the kids that they have. And that's just something that's amazing. I don't think we see that in families no more like that, man. We don't really see that no more, man.
They ain't gonna never forget because I remind their ass every goddamn year. This another goddamn birthday party I'm paying for. I remind their ass
Damn,
every
D
year.
free, you ain't shit.
Shit.
He said every year. I always remind them every this is about the how many years have we been doing this now, y'all? And y'all starting to get real old now. I'm trying to tell you now.
Y'all getting a little too comfortable asking us to do these goddamn birthday parties.
I mean, and then when your kids get older, your kids coming to me talking about some grandpa, papa. You did it for mommy. Man, look.
Nah. No, this ain't. This is for the grandkids. This ain't for the goddamn adults. Hell no. Y'all motherfuckers grown. Y'all do your own goddamn birthday party.
Oh, this one's for the grandbabies.
Yeah, this for the grandbaby. Like I said, this is for Daisha. This is her sixth birthday, and then the baby shower is
Oh,
for the new baby.
oh,
Actually, this
six
is
years
for
old. That's
like
what's up.
Daisha's birthday is the same day as Jaquan. The Jaquan is the one we having the baby shower for. So their birthday are the same day.
Yeah,
So Jaquan be partying at Daisha's birthday party because that's his birthday party too.
yeah. Well, that's in 6 years old, tender age, tender age. So can't be can't be mad with that, man. Yeah, I was just talking to him. I'm trying to set up these interviews with these amateurs, man. I'm trying to get some shit popping. Uh-oh, there she goes.
Good morning.
Mrs. Free.
Hey, good morning.
Because of you, Mrs. Free, I didn't put the glasses on today.
Oh, sorry.
I told you, hey, I thought about that shit when I got off the live with you, and I just bust out laughing. I was like, I can't do this with them. I was like, I can't with them. I will not wear those when y'all come up here. I'm gonna be comfortable as hell. My 6-year-old is mean. You got a 6-year-old, BC?
That nigga BC is a black Mexican. That
Yo, you know
nigga
what? I'm done.
that nigga got a 30-year-old kid all the way down to a 6-year-old kid.
And that's crazy because BC ain't what, 48? What is he, 48?
58.
This motherfucker. If that dude was 58 with a 6-year-old, I'd have looked at him and been like, bro, you tripping. Nah, I ain't about to be no 58 with no 6-year-old. At some point, it's gotta be a cutoff time. Shit.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We
God,
about,
power in
I,
numbers. Power in
I'm
numbers.
I'm 48. We about to adopt a kid. We about to
Huh?
adopt a. I said I'm 48. She 46. We about to adopt a kid.
Y'all really love kids, don't y'all?
We ain't got no kid between us two.
Oh, you know what? That's right. He gonna say the ring thing works. I'm done with him.
Yeah, the ring thing do work for you with your dad going baby making ass.
Yo, yeah, I forgot about that. My thing is though, bringing a new child in, man. How does Big Dream react to that? Big Dream might be a bully.
It depends on how old the child is.
If it's a baby, he chilling. Like he got a baby cousin, so he be
Oh.
chilling with the baby cousin. The older ones, that nigga be ready to fight. You want to fight?
Oh man.
You
Well,
want to fight? That's his favorite word. You want to fight? Actually,
the,
no. His new favorite word now is sit your ass down.
yeah, yeah. Sit your punk ass down. Yeah. That would be dope though. Adopted.
This nigga
Even when they're
crazy.
adopted, they need to be. Everybody need love.
It's gonna be a black and Puerto Rican baby. You gotta be. That way it look
Huh?
like it came. That way it look like it came from us. I'm half Puerto Rican, half black. She's black and Milano. So
What? What? Yo, this nigga.
Ever since he learned that word.
she got a little bit of white in her somewhere. I swear to God, she got some kind of white in her because I see Daisha dance. I'm like, that girl got some white in her.
Y'all see why I hate bringing D Free up here? This is every day I got to do this with this dude, man. But
You don't
his
got a
poor
white
wife really got to do that. Yeah, guy, he's crazy. Guy, he's crazy. Like this dude is D Free. You'll see him at the meet and greet. This dude don't have all his screws, but it's okay. We love him though.
that's weird.
Now, That'd be dope though when y'all get that baby though. I think that'd be real dope though, man. That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
If it's a boy, I'm gonna name him Thomas from the Bronx. If it's a girl, I'm gonna name her Queek.
Look, Thomas caught you and start laughing. Look at Thomas laughing. Thomas, he crazy, man. I'm telling you, D-Free, that dude, yo, D-Free is a nut, yo. I'm telling you, he's a nut. He said, I'm here working and just heard you had to go on here. Yeah, you heard him, right? D-Free's a damn fool, man. That dude is crazy, man. Name him Thomas. If it's a girl, I'm going to name him Queequee. Well, only thing you going to do is piss the community off if you name him Queequee. But don't nobody care about it getting out of hand.
If I don't name him Thomas, if he's little chunky, I'm gonna name him Big Pun.
You gonna name him BBO?
Hell no, that's overweight. I said little chunky. I ain't say overweight.
Oh no, Biggie she said hell no.
What's going on, John?
She said, "You will not name my baby that shit. You tripping?"
Now I said this. I'm gonna let her say it. What did you ask me about BBO when you heard him talking on a live stream?
What was he? Like his ethnicity? And is he prejudiced?
She asked me, she said, what is he? I said, he's black. She's like, because he don't have nothing good to say about black fighters. BBO thought I was lying when I said that. She said that.
You know what? Somebody asked me that. Somebody, you know what's so crazy? And I didn't bring it to his attention and because it slipped my mind. Somebody asked me that Wednesday when I was in the gym. They was like, yo, what's up with it? They said, what's up?
She never seen BBO.
She never seen him?
No, she never seen his face.
I just hear him talk, but he sounds like very prejudiced. I would not think that he was a black person.
I wouldn't think neither. And the way he talks is he doesn't sound like a black person when you hear him talk. So if you on the phone with him, you probably wouldn't know because you'd be like, yo, this dude is a real racist. And then when you see him, you like, oh, hell no. You can't be serious. Yeah, but you know what? That works for him, though. I mean, we always try to tell him, I mean, I don't know how long you can continue to do that because that type of behavior is going to get you in some shit. But he feels it works for him. So, hey, do what you feel what works for you, man. Go ahead.
I told him that. He was like, D-Free, stop playing all this. I was like, no, my wife said that. I'm not making this up. She asked me that question.
I told him myself. I ain't scared of his ass either.
Yes, Josh. Yes, he is, Josh. That's exactly what he is, Josh. Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks. That's him.
Yeah, that's him.
That's him.
Y'all niggas. Why the fuck they let y'all niggas in here?
Oh man, damn! When Miss,
I already know. That's what I pointed at.
And that looks good.
That shit crazy. When Mrs.
We're riding past the seafood bar. Hold on.
Oh, you better be glad Tiffany's not here when y'all said that. Tiffany would have been like, "Show me it, show me it." Tiff would have been like, "She waiting to come out there, boy. You don't need to know. Y'all gonna see us before y'all even get a damn chance to come out this damn way. Cause how she set up, we just looking for a good old hotel to parlay in."
I told you, all you gotta do is let me know when you coming in town.
In the mirror and realizing he was black. Look,
matter of fact, it's one literally like 10 minutes away from my house. It's a hotel
look at Josh.
What do you say?
He said when he looked in the mirror and realizing he was black, Uncle Ruckus lost it.
You want Wayne to come in?
Oh,
Wayne to come in?
Oh shit.
What's the apartment number?
Yo, that shit
Okay.
is crazy, bro.
Oh,
I'm,
okay.
I'm gonna start calling BBO Doc Knuckles.
She said she in apartment 2. You could bring it to her.
Two.
Yo.
She said it's that.
Oh shit. He said Dark Knuckles. I'm done. Yo, they had me crying last night on Quee last night. I was crying.
I'm gonna follow over. This shit close as hell.
That
Yeah,
damn
dog. That
Omega
shit.
Red.
That shit had.
That damn Omega Red is a fool.
That shit had me dying. But dog, you should have
I
saw
didn't.
the pictures that G5 had.
2504.
Oh, I probably went to sleep after that because I was in and out going to sleep. I didn't even see all that.
Hold on one
Nah, he
second.
put it on the. He put it on the chat.
No,
I'll be
free.
right back.
It's BBO
He about to
Ruckus.
he
Respectfully
about to
from
drop
now on.
something off for me.
Yeah. I already know. I told him. I said, "You still in your damn uniform, free?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Man, you and Mrs. Free gotta go get y'all asses some sleep.
I think we about to. He got work tonight. I don't work tonight. I'm off finally.
Y'all gotta get some sleep. I don't need y'all to come up here in August and y'all look like Dawn of the Dead. Y'all tired. Y'all been working. I need y'all to be well rested because it's gonna be a long ass week when y'all get up here. Woo! It's gonna be a long week.
You know, we
It's
always working. We
it's
always
gonna be a
working.
long ass week. It's
When you
gonna be
talk about
great though.
coming up,
I'm waiting for my wife because I know she's busy and she's in charge of that in that department. That's the only reason why you guys haven't got it. But today she has some time, so I'm getting her to put all that together because she's in charge of that in that department. So I told her we need to have these out. So because I know I have somebody in Texas that's oh dog. What happened? What happened? I got somebody in Texas that's coming and they like I need the flyer because I need to put in the date and I need to let my job know.
you already told my job I'm not working that week at all.
A lot of people, and you know what? I had to tell a lot of people because a lot of people is like being that it's a Friday. Some people are like, you know what? That's kind of iffy, but I told a lot of people last year after my first meet and greet. So some people already told their job, yeah, next year, August 16th, it's not happening. I won't be here. I'm going for 3 days. Because some people like, I'm not coming to New York for one day to turn around and go home.
Yeah, we already
So
said that.
yeah,
We coming.
and
So
you know,
we're coming up for you on Thursday, but I'm starting to take my vacation on that Sunday because my work week starts that Sunday to Friday. So I'm gonna take off that
okay,
whole week and then stay for the weekend.
yeah, my homeboy, he had this I think he vacation time for him is not usually August. That's the strange thing about it. His vacation time is crazy because his vacation start actually in July. But he's like, I'm not gonna take it. Being that I'm coming from somewhere else, I'm just gonna
Mhm.
go ahead and work the month of July.
Yep.
And he been on his
Same
job for
thing.
8 years, and out of the 8 years, I think he only been out of work 3 times. So he's good. He's good.
That's how I am. I don't do. I don't take off because I work at night. So usually, whatever I have to do is already done. Just take a week every year. So
Yeah,
that's gonna be my week. Everybody else take Christmas and
yeah,
Thanksgiving.
yeah. It's gonna be good though. I'm glad. Like I said, I'm just glad to see you guys come up here. He said,
What
"Y'all gonna make me lose my job." Oh yeah, you
What the hell?
stupid. That's BC crazy ass. Nah,
Quickly.
I was telling Mrs. Free about how I'm getting tipped to hurry up and do these flyers so y'all can let your jobs know if you didn't already. Um,
Yep. Because
because a lot of people like
when I don't show up, you gonna be like, D3, why you ain't show up? Because your ass ain't giving the goddamn address till the last minute.
I got no, I'm not giving it last minute. That's why I'm giving it this month. I'm just waiting
No,
for
that's what
Tiff.
I said. If you don't give it to me in enough
No,
time, you're
no,
gonna be
Tiff got to
asking
give it
why.
to you. She's gonna do it and then send it to me and then I'm gonna send it to you guys. But no,
Look,
we getting that together. Don't worry. I got y'all. I promise y'all. I got y'all.
tell Smurfette get the goddamn bar stool, get up on the
What you
counter,
call my
grab the
wait
pad,
wait a minute, hold the
the
hell on.
pad and
What you
pen.
call my baby?
Smurfette, you know she ain't nothing but 3 apples high. Tell her get the bar stool, get up on the daggone counter, Get the pen and pad and write down the address and send them and go get the flyers made.
Baby, if you listening to this, I did not put Free up to this, baby. I did not put Free up to this. You gonna mess around and break up a happy home tonight. God damn, Free.
Cause I called
She
her
gonna be like, you
Smurfette.
called me a Smurf. That's my little leprechaun. So you know what? It don't matter.
You called her a leprechaun. I called her Smurfette. At least I gave her a female. Right, I gave her a cute little blue female. You gave her a leprechaun. Last leprechaun I remember seeing is that damn movie. He wasn't cute at all.
I can't stand you, Free. I swear I can't. I can't stand you. I can't stand you. I can't stand you, yo. Yo, do you know? You know every time. You know every time.
I'm gonna ask Tiff, do she know the song?
Don't do that. That should have pissed her off.
Her anthem song.
Yo, you know every time I think about.
You don't know her anthem song?
I ain't watched Leprechaun in so damn long, and she not gonna watch that.
I ain't talking about Leprechaun. I ain't talking about Leprechaun.
No, what's her anthem song?
Her anthem song is "We Represent the Lollipop Kids."
Yo, shut up! Oh, boy, you's a dirty boy. Yo, Free, Mrs. Free, you know what? Come to New York without him, okay? We're gonna take care of you here. Because I'm not doing it. BC, don't laugh at his ass. Josh, do not laugh at his ass. This man's a fool, bro. Yeah, hey, babe, don't. Lord Jesus. I know she's somewhere around in this chat. She's somewhere around here. If she don't catch it now, she'll catch the playback. Oh, Lord. She gonna kill me for this. He called me the... That's D Free for you.
We represent the Lollipop Kids. The Lollipop Kids.
Oh, my God. You's an idiot, man.
That's my favorite part of the whole movie.
You're an idiot. I swear you are, man. Nah, but we gonna have everything to y'all because we want to make sure y'all are straight. So we're gonna get that. That's actually why I'm making moves today, because I'm preparing to do some things right now that's leading up to August, but I have to do it ahead of time, because when you think you got time to do something, you actually don't. And if you don't take care of it ahead of time, it could kind of mess things up. So that's why we're doing a lot of running around today. And this weather, it's about to rain out here too, so that don't make it no better.
I'm glad it's about to rain out there. It's not gonna rain out here. Let it stay nice and sunny.
Just rub it all up in our face, all right, Free?
I don't want it to rain until later on tonight. That way I ain't gotta worry about watching these goddamn cars.
You ain't gotta worry about what?
I ain't gotta worry about watching these cars later on tonight. I gotta work tonight.
Yeah.
I gotta watch the damn parking lot. When it rains, I ain't gotta worry about it. Niggas ain't coming out like that.
You don't think so?
Man, you know damn females don't like getting their hair wet.
Oh yeah, that part. That part. Yeah, they damn sure don't.
I wanted the thunderstorm hard.
They was out here dressed like Listen, they was out here dressed yesterday like they was in Miami. I said, man, it ain't that damn hot out here. What the shit I saw yesterday was crazy.
It was out here. It was hot as shit yesterday.
They out here with Daisy Dukes and shit. Open toe shoes.
I'm almost certain in my old neighborhood there was a lot of them dressed like that. But where I'm at now, they're a little more respectable. So I ain't got to worry about looking at that.
They out here with Daisy Dukes, and I'm like, it's not even that hot out here, like, what are y'all doing? And as soon as the temperature drop, oh, it's cold out here. Now you see them come out, they got fucking jeans and a jacket on. I said, yeah, you thought it was gonna be hot all day? Obviously, you didn't look at the news.
Yeah, Josh, I wanted to rain hard tonight. Like thunderstorm, niggas hear the thunder and start running. I want that type of rain.
Oh,
I
it's
ain't
gonna be
got
a
one
lot of
about
it's. Listen, bruh. That's why I have to watch. Another reason why I'm watching the weather. When we get close to August 16th, I gotta watch the weather because that's another backup plan I got. Because if that shit go wrong, then I gotta move it to the center, which I'm already talking to them about.
nigga. That nigga Clark be like, all right, it's raining. The center is booked. We got to do this shit at my apartment.
No, hell no. Ain't nobody come to my house. Hell no. No way in hell.
That
That
nigga
ain't
gonna try to
that
fit
ain't happening. The center
150
the
people in his
center's never
apartment.
booked. The center's never booked. Not where I go at. It's never booked because a lot of people don't want to go there because of the person who runs it. But it's like it's okay. I'm cool with them. So if I need something, they're gonna definitely look out for me. But I'm looking at the weather too, making sure that just because it's summertime, that doesn't mean we're gonna get nice weather. So I have to make sure everything goes right.
You know what? I want Subway. Subway. I ain't had a Subway sub in a
That's
minute.
funny. That's when they wear flip flops, thinking they feet gon' think still. Yo, you stupid, Josh.
Subway. Pulled
Josh
pork
is
sandwich.
stupid. Josh, I don't know, but they better watch their dogs this damn summer. Some of them be
Oh yeah.
outside real disrespectful, and I'm like, what made you come outside like that, baby girl?
It was like 75 yesterday. It was hot as shit yesterday.
It was until nighttime came, and then they got cool. And I told you, everybody that was outside with shorts and the t-shirts, which they shouldn't have been, are
Shit, it
waking
felt
up
good as
this
shit
morning
last
sick.
night. Last night I had that damn vest on. I stood outside my car while I was on the live stream with Quick because I was sweating from laughing at y'all motherfuckers.
Oh my
I had to
God.
stand outside.
Yo, I'm telling you, that damn Omega
Oh,
Red
that
is a
the, the,
fool.
the nigga that came up there, Omega Red kept saying, what do you call him? Abel. He said, Abel, shut up, Abel.
Yeah, shut up, shut up. I'm talking. Shut up. When they get
Oh, I
off
was laughing
and
like
throw them flip flops on,
that nigga,
hot
that nigga,
shower.
Ricky said he sounded like, what did he say? He sounded like,
I forgot what Ricky said he sound like. I have to go back to the
he
comments.
said something about a cartoon character, but I'm trying to remember what
Yeah, I
cartoon
forgot
character he
who he
said.
said. I got to go back to the comments.
That shit had me dying. But they were like, yeah, he got gold medals and everything. He a real life celebrity. I'm like, I'm thinking he played in the NBA. They said he played basketball. So I'm like, what's his name again? They was like, Mahara. I was like, I don't know nobody by that name. They was like,
Yeah.
it's a Special Olympics. I was, oh. They were like, you thought
He
he was.
said, "Oh,
I literally thought he was playing NBA. I wasn't thinking Special Olympics.
wait a minute." He said, "Oh,
I literally was not thinking Special Olympics. I'm thinking because he said he got autographs from Magic Johnson and all of this. So I'm thinking NBA. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking Special Olympics.
I'm telling you, that show." I couldn't stay up last night. I was in and out of it, and I was just like, "Yo, I got to go to bed because I got to get up, man." I was in and out. The jokes kept me up for a little while, and I wanted to get on, but I was in and out of it. I was just like, "Yo, man, I got to go to sleep. I can't do this. I can't." But it was enjoyable though. I had fun, man. It's always like that on Thursdays. Nothing changes. See you and tell. Okay, Big Baby Miller has his opponent. For April 13th. I've never heard of this guy. I never heard of him. I don't know who he is. But hey, salute to Big
So
Baby.
that nigga Omega Red, he said, man, I'm trying to give you a goddamn compliment. You an Olympic gold medalist. Where he said
Yo,
medalist, I died laughing. I was like, he's a what? He's a gold medalist.
yeah, he said,
What the
me-
hell is a
he's a
medalist?
metalist. I was like, yo, I'm done. I said, nah. That's when I was like, I got to get off. I can't do this. I was like, I can't do this. I'm gonna
No,
die
that
on
nigga
here.
A1 is a fool. That nigga said Picasso is a blind stripper. His stage name is Vision. I was done. I was done after that. That nigga said he a blind stripper. His stage name is Vision. I fell out. I was
No,
like, this nigga ain't one
I
stupid
see you
as
when you,
shit.
I see you when you fell out. I said, this is D3 in there, dying. I laughed too. No,
Stupid
Tiff heard that.
ass
No,
dude.
Tiff heard that shit. Tiff was like in and out of her sleep. Tiff heard that shit and she just bust out laughing. I was like, I can't. I said, y'all so stupid.
Two Spanish people. That one for rent.
What we eating this morning, Free?
We're going to Subway. We're going to eat fresh.
What?
We're going to eat fresh. Subway.
Fresh what?
That's what it's. That's the daggone slogan. Subway, eat fresh.
Well, good then. Pick me up something while y'all on your
You
way
could
out
tell
there.
Clarence. You could tell Clarence never ate healthy.
Hey, pick me up something while y'all out there, Free.
Oh,
You can give me something while you out there.
Clarence never ate healthy. That nigga talking something. What? That nigga's slogan is Subway, eat fresh.
Eat fresh? Not over here. Not over here, buddy. I eat like a pig over here.
Get hired at AT Protector Service.
Currency. Why you make that face when he said
I got it right.
eat fresh? Cause I didn't know what he was talking about, Josh. He talking about eat fresh. I'm like, what? He said that's the slogan. I'm gonna be real with you. I've had Subways a lot of times. I ain't never paid attention to their slogan. I just go eat. I've had Subways. Like we have Blimpies out here. I never pay attention to their slogan. I just go give me something to eat.
That's because you're slow.
You know, when you come to the meet and greet, these insults are gonna have to stop. I don't need you to just keep making me
As I
feel.
told you, you're gonna be eating hamburgers and hot dogs with no buns. You're just gonna be walking around with a glizzy in your hand.
What the fuck?
Don't let my kids see that.
He's gonna be walking around with a hot dog in his hand. I'm like, dog, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, D3 told me get 3 of these.
No bread.
He's gonna have a glizzy all in his hand.
I want to know. I want to let you know personally, Mrs. Free. Your husband gets on my fucking nerves. Gets on my nerves, man. Swear you do, yo. Now you gonna have me at the meet and greet like, yo, I don't want nothing. I'm just gonna get a bag of chips and a can of soda. I'm not eating.
Bag of chips and a glizzy. John said, he said, glizzy, I'm done. I'm dead. Did she say
He said with
no
he said with
bread?
no bread.
Yep.
I'm not trying to be at my meet and greet talking about he took 3 of these. Hell no. No. I'm not doing that. Y'all are crazy. I'm not doing this with you. I need to hurry up and hit my 3-hour mark. I'm not messing with y'all. Y'all are stupid. Y'all are stupid. I can't. And this is the type of BS, y'all. Jay Gibson, this is the type of BS I gotta put up with when he comes here. This is what I gotta put up with. And matter of fact, I'm gonna put up with it before then because I'm trying to see him before August. So this is some BS, man. This is what I gotta put up with.
You the one that invited me. You knew how I was before you invited me.
If I didn't invite you, it would have been a problem. So I had to. Your family, so I had to.
It's just gonna get worse.
What would it been like if I know that you're not that far away from New York and I don't invite you? It wouldn't have been right. There's no way. There's no way that was gonna happen.
You would have had to answer seafood on all them. You like, why?
I wasn't worrying about seafood. I had to invite you because you are family, and it wouldn't have felt right knowing that you're not far from New York. It wouldn't have been right. But it made it even more better because then I'm like, okay, I'm forgetting about Mrs. Free. Now I hear Mrs. Free coming, the kids coming. Things just got interesting. Now that makes me even more excited.
What is this?
I just know I got to have enough stuff for the kids. So now that, I mean, which I was going to have anyway. You see, Tony? Shit, and go to the bathroom and get your labs out. You gonna get that man fired. He said 3 glizzies, no bread. That's tough. It ain't tough for me, Josh, because I ain't about to do it. I ain't about to do it, Josh. I'm not even about to let D Free set me up. Because that's all he trying to do. He finna set me up to have people laughing my ass. Oh, he dropped off. He'll be back. Something must have happened. 9 o'clock. Come on. I got a couple minutes. About to take this down, y'all. I got to make moves today. Okay, here we go. What's happening? What just happened here? Okay. Oh, never mind. I got it. Yo, don't bother me about no damn glizzies too, D3. Don't bother me about that. Because I'm going to eat comfortable at my damn meet and greet.
No, I'm going to eat real comfortable. Just want to be recorded. I might be live.
I'm gonna give you a special table to sit at. I'm gonna give you your own table to sit at. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm at the table anyway.
Oh my God! Would you please get your husband? Take him home and. He needs some sleep. Be free. He's tired. He's very tired. He has not. That's what you need. 8 hours of sleep. We'll get you some sleep. He freezing nut. Stay away from glizzy. These Clarence.
I'm not tired.
Should tell us stay away from it. Yo, I can't do that.
You ain't see me when I get tired. Like last night I was tired. That's why I just kept laughing. Tonight I was tired and delirious. Everything they were saying was funny as hell.
It was funny though. I ain't gonna front. That shit was funny though. It was, even though I was tired and I was in and out, but every time a joke came up, it woke me up. That shit was funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. They was on one last night. They was really on last night. Quee was like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it where it's just y'all because I keep interrupting. He's like, I gotta do it. Y'all. I said, yeah, let's do a show just for them and let them go at it. I got 10:54. I got a couple minutes. Couple minutes to go down. It's going down in a couple minutes.
Yeah, I got an interview at 8:30. I just did an interview at 10 o'clock. I was driving. I got another interview to do at 11.
I'm gonna tell you like you tell me. You sound like you underwater, but that's all right.
No, that's you that sound like underwater.
No, I'm listening to you right now, sir, and it sounds like you're underwater, sir. I got the Bluetooth headset.
That's because that's your phone. I mean, your tablet.
No, you taking the blame for this one, sir. 5 more minutes.
I can take the blame for it. It don't matter to me. All we know is you like that going 8.
Damn you, D Free. He sounds like a
Like
hell.
8.
Yeah, don't he? He sound like a helicopter. BC said you sound like a helicopter. Hell no.
Nigga, my name ain't.
He sounds just like a helicopter.
Is black as a blade.
You know what? You ain't BC, you and D Free. You and D Free.
Is black as the blade.
Underrated. What's up? What's good, underrated? Yeah, y'all two gotta get along with y'all crazy selves. Y'all two are stupid. Come on, I need to hit this 3 hour. I need to hit this 3 hours. Let's go. Hit this 3 hours, and then respectfully, I'm going in the kitchen and go pig out. What you say, Free? We ain't hear you. Yeah. That you know D Free crazy, man. You know how he is, BC. You know what I'm saying? You know how he is. He a nut. Smash that like button, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe, man.
That's what it was. That's
Like,
what it was.
What happened? Smash that like button, like, share, subscribe.
Connect to somebody else.
Yeah. Smash that like button, baby. Smash it. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down at. Oh, today, I'm probably gonna watch. I'm gonna watch the fights tonight on DAZN.
Ain't Williams the pay to fight? He's fighting you tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, is that tonight?
Williams the pay. Yep. Williams the pay to. He fights on DAZN.
Yeah. Look, BC gonna talk about Free got the shoppers scared.
Got the
He said you got the shoppers scared. Why he got him scared? Now he in Subways. Guess he said because he said you just think he's serving. He said they think you serving warrants. I'm done. Shit. Let me tell you something. D Free look like the type if he had to serve you with a warrant, I'm about to run his ass all over the DMV. He gonna have to hop fences and gates. He going through crack houses. He going through the woods. I'm finna take him. I'm finna take him for a run.
You ain't for a run. I don't do no running. I got all pictures for me.
You said you.
I don't chase after nobody.
Did you say you don't chase after nobody?
Nobody. I got officers that does that for me.
D Free said I'm not. Unless you standing in front of me, ain't nothing I can do. I'm not chasing you. Yeah, BC crack houses. I'm trying to, yo, BC. You know how it is in the hood. You got to run through everything. Crack houses, bandit buildings, whatever you want to call it. When you trying to get away, you gonna run anywhere. For real, you trying to get away. Your whole thing is to get away. Word up.
We get a foot long cold cut.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Uh,
Come on, I needed to change
uh,
3 hours. Where
hold
is
on,
that?
let me see.
Where them 3 hours at? Let's go.
Yeah, hold on. Not so.
It's supposed to change. 9, 10, 11. What happened? I know they don't expect me to stay here till 12 o'clock. Shit, they tripping. Hop fences. Wait a minute. He said hop fences, jump over benches when you see me coming. Get the out of the. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That part. That part right there. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. D free. I'll be back, bro. We'll talk later. I might set up a live later, but I gotta get ready to make moves. Look, I appreciate your time. Y'all coming up here rocking with me. Love every single last one of y'all. Hey, whenever y'all hear me say something, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. It's no need to take it personal. Yo, shut up. D free's an ass. Don't take it personal when you see me say stuff, man. But I do say it from the heart, and I mean what I say. You know what I'm saying? That I'm always going to be a man who's going to speak his mind, rather if you want to hear it or not. Like I said, it's fight week. Um, Shouts to everybody getting it in today, tomorrow. You know what I mean? Um, let's enjoy boxing, even if boxing's not enjoying us. Let's enjoy just doing what we do. Stop being so uptight about it. Shut up, D Free. If you was a troll, I'd have blocked your ass. Stupid. All right, y'all. But everybody be safe out there, especially if you're in the New York area. I mean, I want all my people all over the world to be safe, but especially if you're in the New York area, be safe. You seen what happened yesterday? They were shooting on the train. Somebody was shot. A girl had to stab the dude that shot a man. It's getting crazy out here, especially in New York City. Be safe. If you don't have to be on the train, do not be on the train. Um, if you're out hanging late night, make sure you have some cab money. Um, you just don't need to be on the train, and it doesn't even matter anymore about what time. But if try to protect yourself as best as you can, because there's a lot of sick people out here. This is a sick world we live in, and I just pray that who's ever walking outside or trying to go to work or coming from work or going to school, everybody gets home safe. I mean, everybody. I don't care who you are. Everybody. I love everybody. Appreciate y'all. I might be back a little later. I might come back. Depends on what type of timing I got. But if I'm not back here later, uh, you guys will have to see me Monday. I told you Saturdays and Sundays is for me. It's over. So love y'all. Peace and blessings. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.